Get spooky!
Where you going? You had to really think that you can escape. You went around town like a goddamn earthquake, shake the ground, screaming, help me, please save me. I really need some help. I'm sorry, don't eat me. We'll call up Cthulhu the Wind, the Blair Witch. Tell me home and chillin', bitch. Say shit, wanna keep on doing this, keep on doing this. I got time for that, I got time for that, I got time for that, I got time for that.
I got time for that, ain't no time for gunplay. Your flesh is as sweet as a honey bun. Finna do my thing and run, finna do my thing and run, it'll be fun. For me, at least, all prepared to meet defeat, aka make God. Man, I hope the way you go, they gotta let go. Sorry.
Vista.
Let us pray.
Hello, clean boys and dirty girls.
Welcome to the SWETZ.
SWETZ,
The SWETZ and Steve Show.
a feel-good podcast.
Seems like you guys have fun on there. It's pretty cool.
All together now.
It's easy.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
To SWETZ and become a clean one today.
Have a nice day.
I'm SWETZ.
And I'm Steve.
I used to be an average, ordinary guy. So one day a pair of magical glasses fell from the heavens and gave me the powers and rhythms of an electronic future. Now with my glasses and my cousin Steve,
I just like to be on the internet.
we're ushering in the future electronic.
SWETZ.
Steve, this is The SWETZ and Steve Show.
Yes, 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 yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 50, the Halloween special 2023 of the SWETZ and Steve Show. One more round, please. Thank you. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special episode tonight. Yeah, the Halloween special. Can you believe it's already Halloween at this point? We're already getting into our holiday special, Steve. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you here.
I know. That's very exciting for us and everyone. Our Halloween episodes are typically our best. And this year is probably the best Halloween episode we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Because we did something that the fans weren't expecting. We were just talking about it, but we actually delivered on it, Steve, didn't we?
Some people talk about it. We actually do it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want you to say that. I'll give you the full screen. That'll be a shout. That would be your first shout out today. Here we go.
Some people spend their time talking about it. SWETZ and Steve actually do it.
I love it. Welcome. Yes. All right, there you go. We got Woobs in here too. You got some headphones in, Woobs? Maybe he's on sideline right now. But yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 50, the Halloween special 2023, where we will be reacting to our very own ghost. And I know it's very exciting. Lots on the line here. We've been talking about this for a while. And I put together something, a nice hours-long presentation I think everyone could enjoy.
Yeah.
I want before we get into it, I want to kind of give a little bit more time for people to get in here and whatnot. So of course, since this is a special, we have a giveaway going on. We have where is it at? Hold on now. I haven't signed it yet, but Read and Weep, I'll go ahead and show it. The very first copy of While I'm Asleep. I don't know if you could see that there. It's shining bright like a diamond. Look at that. Some lucky person is gonna go home. Well, not go home. They're gonna be shipped to it. So you're gonna get yourself the very first copy of my new album, While I'm Asleep, signed by yours truly. And we're going to ship that off to you. But in order to enter into that giveaway, you have to be signed up to the email list. I'll still run it. I'll still allow it. If you want to get in there, I need my moderator. Where's Mickey? Yeah, I need someone to post a link in the chat for the giveaway one more time. Steve, can you do me the favor of trying to hunt down that the giveaway? I think it's in my Instagram URL.
Yeah.
Can you hunt that down and maybe post it in the chat for me?
Yeah,
I hope I have you as. If not, you can always put it in the private chat, and then I could post it as well.
Yeah, it'll be easier for me to put it in the bigger chat.
Okay, for sure. Well, but yeah, that's what we're doing again. One more time for the viewing public. Okay, a signed copy of my new album, While I'm Asleep. Look how shiny that is. You know, since it's the first time of showing it, we're gonna give a little bit more time before we start watching the episode. You know how much work it took to make? Because when designing this thing, right? I'll probably have to put on the light, honestly, and kind of like see what I could do. But when I was designing this, I wanted to make sure that the edge. I forgot what this is called. I learned all this terminology, by the way, when I was designing this. I wanted to make sure that the spine. Oh yeah, the spine, the clear spine, matched up with the actual picture itself. And and that took me some time and some editing skills. But hey, you know what? I managed. You know, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the work. You know. Okay. Let's get some shout outs going. We got Harambe Lives. Who's on time tonight? There's a shower thought. Let's see here. Let's see. A man that is on time is a man that's worth marrying. Shower thought. Okay. They think it's funny. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You guys better.
It's not fantastic.
All right, we need some more. Harambe Lives, you're gonna need to give us a little bit more substance here. Shout out to Kasuna Punk. Welcome. Sweet intro. Thank you. Yes. Okay. We need to play our I had to load up my my hard drive here. I want to play our Halloween message because we still need a little bit more time. By the way, if you're watching this, be sure to like the stream and share it out to your social media if you can, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or Twitter. But it's much appreciated. We are working on getting this giveaway URL in the chat for you guys who haven't signed up.
I put it in there. Did it not come through?
Oh, let me see. I'm not seeing it in the private chat.
Okay, I put it in the YouTube chat.
In the YouTube chat? Let me see.
Yeah. Just in the actual like YouTube comments.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna take a look here. But first, I want to play. Not share a screen. No, I want to play a video. I want to play Pennywise's video that literally Pennywise the clown sent us a video a couple Halloweens back, and I just thought it'd be interesting to show that to you guys here. Oh, I don't have it.
I emailed it to you.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
I got you.
I'll probably have to look it up. on YouTube. Let's see. I really want to show it. He really did a good job. Pennywise sure did.
He did great. That was money well spent.
That was. I mean, compared.
You know, we need to run that on our Instagram.
We do actually. Yeah. Now that you mention it. Let me see here.
We need to run that on Instagram.
Let's see. Can you do me a favor, Steve, as well? And can you find that video? I think it's on the SWETZ YouTube page. Could you find that for me? Or Mickey, we need the mods in here. Just go to my YouTube channel, and I think I don't know. I think it's special. Type in SWETZ Pennywise, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Just got Mickey in the chat. The Jamie of this podcast is in on it. All right. Thank you. Harambe is here. He lives. Praise God. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, but yes, one last time. We have the giveaway going. When this nice little thing, okay, signed by yours truly, and then be also sure to share and subscribe and like the stream out. I'll go ahead and pull up the video here. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Yeah, it's over here. So I'm gonna load up the video here, and I guess what we could do now, Steve, is kind of before we go into this, kind of give a little bit of a recap for those people and the viewers watching at home. Here, let me put this up here.
Yeah.
We'll give a little bit of a recap of what to expect here. Let me throw this in here. Hush, hush. Okay.
I'm still looking for that penny.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So basically, I'm trying to move the screens around. That's not what I want. I love the special touch of the Halloween themed comment box. I know, I like that too. I just saw that tonight. They added that in. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Nice. We got Woobs in here. What's going on, Woobs?
What's up, dudes? What's going on?
God, what are you showing that for? What is that? What in the world? I didn't ever want to see a pie in my life again, Woobs. What's wrong with you?
Hey, I had to
Oh my
like
gosh, you
I had to buckle up. You know, it's gonna be an hour long, so I got to get comfortable over here. Snacks.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's
Woods, I had chicken wings earlier, and I thought of you. We need to go there. The chicken wing spot that I went to. You need to come over one night, and we need to get those chicken wings. And we need
Anytime.
to annoy Fiona.
Anytime.
Chicken wings all night.
so. Where do we get the chicken wings for the last chicken wing eating contest?
Wingstop.
That
Yeah,
mango, that mango was supposed to be the hottest, but I say I kind of liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I didn't have heartburn that night. That's what surprised me as well.
You didn't, or you did?
No idea.
I didn't actually. I was so surprised. But now these days, I always have a bottle of milk and magnesium, or magnesia, whatever it's called. Something for
milk of magnesia.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a long time. I didn't even know they still made that stuff.
They do. It's delicious.
That's hilarious.
Mickey says, "What a very spooky memory for SWETZ seeing that pumpkin pie. That was very spooky. Yeah. I never want to see it again. Lord willing."
We do got to talk about our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that toward the end. But going into what we did here. So this, I don't know how many weeks ago. I'd say that almost like a month ago, probably maybe like 3 weeks. Me and Steve and a couple others got together and did a bit of a ghost hunt, a bit of an investigation. I know, it's very exciting. Yes. And the story behind this, for which you're about to see, is detailing this whole instance. And I think what we walked away from it was a lot of mystery, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of questions unasked. A
lot of weird things happen.
A lot of weird things happen. Shout out to my cousin Gigi. Welcome,
Gigi.
All right, I think it's Gigi's first time watching the SWETZ and Steve show.
What up, Gigi?
Put a GG in the chat for Gigi, please.
Double G.
Yes, double G. And so yeah, do you think it's a good time to start? Do you have any words before we start, Steve?
I just want to say that I thought this was an absolutely fantastic idea that we had. I'm so happy that we mobilized it. I'm so happy that we did it. I thought it was well done. SWETZ, I think the editing that you did was pristine. It was flawless. I really loved it. I thought, the fact that we were able to get out there with people was really good. I'm happy that we can watch it live. Are we going to stop and pause and talk about things? Are we going to take questions?
I think so.
I think it's a really good episode.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll kind of do like reaction style and kind of stop and go, and any questions. So if you have any questions as to anything that goes on in the video or anything like that, please let us know. Mickey, if you still could go to my Instagram, and can you find the because I didn't see the one that you posted, Steve. Can we get the giveaway link, the sign up for the giveaway in the chat? Or send that to me if you could through Messenger or something like that, so I could put it in the chat for everybody.
I emailed it to you.
Oh, okay, you emailed it to me. Okay, we will get that running once we start going. We got 10 people in here so far. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you like, you're gonna like what you're gonna see right now. Okay, so be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, especially on social media. It helps. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get into this and watch this. Steve, should we do it completely full screen, or should we have us at the bottom right?
I think we should have us at the bottom right.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
And if anybody...
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hold on. Time out.
Sure.
I'm going to text you this Pennywise cameo real quick.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can run that later.
Awesome. Okay. So, without grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some popcorn. I got mine right here. And go ahead and sit back and enjoy this special presentation of the very first, I'd say, special presentation of the SWETZ and Steve show, the haunting hunt of Bachelor's Grove. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Any of the viewers or visitors that come in,
Maybe just mute yourself, especially if you don't have headphones while we're watching, and then we can always unmute whatever. So here we go. The haunting hunt of Bachelor's Grove.
You get freaked out? Yeah, I don't watch scary movies. I can't do haunted houses. Just kind of hide under the blankets when the thunder and lightning goes? Yeah. Well, then this story is perfect for you. Some call this one the most haunted cemetery in all of North America. Others would argue it is the most haunted place in the entire world. We're talking about Bachelor's Grove Cemetery.
Right outside the Windy City, you'll find the small town of Midlothian, Illinois.
A Southside abandoned cemetery, all reported to be crawling with visitors from the beyond. But we're not at the mercy of the unwanted guests.
It's my belief that maybe the most haunted cemetery anywhere in the world.
Bachelor's Grove Cemetery.
Very good editing there, I thought. I'm not going to talk too much.
Yeah,
but
like
very
that?
good editing there, I thought. Yeah,
Good intro.
I don't want to stop it too much. I want to keep it going.
All right, definitely.
Yeah, especially when we actually get into us being there.
Definitely, for sure. Once again, before we get more into the meat and potatoes, be sure to like and share the stream out on social media, or that's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. It's much appreciated. All right, let's get back into it.
It all started as fun and games.
You want to talk to the fine folks out in Clean Nation about this idea that you had for ghost hunting?
All of a sudden in my Instagram feeds, there is like haunted tours. With spooky season coming out, I was thinking, I think it'd be great if SWETZ and I did a live haunted tour where we're able to explore some type of, abandoned hospital, cemetery, something fun. Record it, and then also view it back on the live stream.
The very first SWETZ and Steve a meet and greet event.
And I think the fun thing about doing something like that is that it doesn't have to be just me and you. That if there's some fan out there who wants to, participate with us, we can do that. We can set a date. We can set a time. I think that'd be a really.
I'm just saying, I like how we're both on the same side as we were during that video.
Standardization.
Really fun thing to do, and also like some fun footage and some memories that we can share. I think. Great.
But what we wouldn't realize was that we'd begin a journey to embark on a most sacred place that would leave an impact and scarring on all of us that went to Bachelor's Grove. My name is SWETZ, co-host of the SWETZ and Steve Show. Through the years, we have interviewed professionals in the field of the paranormal, from ghost hunters to witches, and in that time, our curiosity for the paranormal has grown.
It's just one of those things where I'm just like, we have to outdo ourselves. How are we going to outdo ourselves? Well, we live in Illinois, and there's a very haunted cemetery. We're dedicated to putting on a good show. So I said, you know what? Let's outdo ourselves. Let's do a live. Let's do a ghost hunt, or a ghost hunt, right? Let's record it. Let's dress up like the Ghostbusters. I think if you watch the last episode, you'll see my thought process really begin with that. And let's have a good time. Let's edit it. Let's hopefully, look, I don't think anything's going to happen, but I do think that if anyone's going to find a ghost, it's going to be me.
What's up?
Perfect time to time out there. Shit did happen. Okay.
Yeah.
I was spoiler alert. Keep watching. Like, share, subscribe, stream, all that bullshit. Shit did happen out there.
It did.
A lot. Go ahead.
I did. I think the further we go on, you'll be able to see what we saw.
Yeah, and it's like it's fucked up, dude. I was completely naive about what was gonna happen. Shit happened. Shit happened.
For sure.
We can debate what happened all day, but shit did happen.
It did.
There. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Woob says in the private chat, this pumpkin pie tastes like straight butter. Mm-mm. Give a shout out to Woobs. Drop a W in the chat for Woobs if you could. And what's going on, Jason Black, you bad mother? Welcome. What do you say? Remember that time Steve had ghosts? Steve has a very strange relationship with the paranormal. Let's just say that.
Wait till you see the rest of this.
Definitely stay tuned. All right, let's keep going.
The state of Illinois and its surrounding areas and states are home to many interesting and curiosity-piquing paranormal sites. However, when preparing for this ghost hunt, there was one location that was hard to ignore: Bachelor's Grove. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, located in Midlothian, Illinois, is one of the most haunted cemeteries in the United States. Its history dates back to the early 19th century, when the first recorded burials took place here in 1834. The land was initially settled by German and Irish immigrants who sought a new life in the promising territory of Illinois. The precise origins of the name are not definitively documented, but it is believed to have been derived from the fact that these single men, or bachelors, were among the first to establish homesteads in the vicinity, and over time the cemetery came to be associated with this community and earned the name Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. But as time would go on, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery experienced a significant decline. The once pristine cemetery fell into disrepair due to neglect and vandalism. One of the most enduring and prominent legends that comes out of Bachelor's Grove is the one they call the White Lady, or most commonly known as the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. According to the tales, she appears as a mournful woman dressed all in white, searching presumably for her lost child who perished in a tragic accident. There have been many accounts of a phantom house, where witnesses claim to have seen an entire house suddenly materialize near the cemetery, only to vanish into thin air soon after. In addition to these, there have also been reports of an entity known as the Caretaker that has also been known to appear and reappear throughout the cemetery at night, as well as a ghostly black dog searching for its master throughout the cemetery as well.
You think that dog is creepy or cute, Steve?
I'm indifferent. Let's keep going, man.
And unexplained blue orbs that emit light throughout the darkness of the forest. One thing is for sure, is that Bachelor's Grove is in no shortage of folklore and tales, for which we hope to find evidence for during our investigation. All the research that was done to learn of this history was all well and good, but me and Steve both knew that we needed something more. So we met up a week before the actual ghost hunt in order to conduct a pre-investigation. With this, we would have a better understanding of the layout of the cemetery, and it would better help us to guide our team come the night of the investigation. Here is what we found.
Welcome, Clean Nation, to this most momentous of occasions. What we are planning for you, for your viewing entertainment, is no mere feat, but a trek through one of the most haunted locations in all of Illinois, and perhaps all of North America. We call ourselves the SWETZ and Steve Spirit Squad. And on October 9th, we venture into Bachelor's Grove to see a multitude of things, whether that be the spoken of Madonna of Bachelor's Grove,
a mysterious black dog that roams, perhaps seeking to provide rest for those who have been laid to rest here, and also a dark and mysterious house that has been known to appear and reappear to many of the viewers and visitors here at Bachelor's Grove. So come with us as we enter into Bachelor's Grove.
It is a weird feeling, like, and I don't know if it's because I've done so much research on everything that's here.
Surreal.
Yeah, that's the perfect word, is surreal. And it's just like, you see the tombstones that are knocked over. It's odd. It's really odd. It's a weird feeling being here. It is. If anything's gonna make me a believer, it's gonna be this damn cemetery. I don't know. Wally, you smell anything?
All right, time out.
Shout out to Wally.
So, shout out to Wally.
Drop a W in the chat for Wally, please. Look at that.
So, the reason, and I think we gotta let's go to the shot and pause there.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think you have a full shot of space.
You'll get it right now. You'll get it right now. Watch.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So my logic for bringing my dog Wally was there's a black dog like ghost that's there. So I said I have a black dog. I'm gonna bring a black dog. Spoiler alert: I decided not to bring Wally because after what we experienced during the daytime, I said I can't. I'm not dealing with this. Well, this is one of the few times you'll see Wally. After this, I say no, it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, Wally was a good help to the investigation. He did lend a certain je ne sais quoi.
Handsome guy.
Give one more shout out for Wally. Okay? All right.
He looks like Steven.
Is he in the room with you right now, Steve, or is he elsewhere?
He's outside because then my other dog would want to come in.
Oh, okay.
He looks like Steven.
Remember when he almost bit you?
Yeah. Me and him never had a good relationship.
You came over the other day. You were fine.
Yeah, it was.
All right, yeah, W's in the chat.
All right, let's roll.
All right, let's keep watching. Respect for Wally is in the chat. Good, very good.
There's a certain sense of beauty to this place as well. It is very spacious. Perhaps it wasn't always so spacious. Before many graves that were here were desecrated. What are you feeling?
I have early onset of a migraine.
Really?
Yeah. And I feel a little dizzy.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not. It's weird to say, but I'm really not. And my ears are.
Let's see. Let's get a close up on your ears.
Red and hot, dude. Are they red?
Yeah, they're starting to get a little red.
And check this. This one feels.
Okay, yeah, that one's definitely red. A lot redder.
It's odd.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm fucking serious, dude.
Okay.
I feel a little weird.
No, this is good.
I feel a little weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's I'm psyching myself out or.
Maybe this is the energy that's here.
Crying when I was walking there.
You felt like crying?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't know, dude. And when I said I felt like crying, I felt more like crying.
Is it like a
There's
pain
bugs
crying? Is it like pain or is it sadness crying?
Sadness.
Really?
I would say sadness.
Oh, wow.
You know, I think about personal things.
What are you doing there, Woods? What are you doing?
Crying. I'm crying. I'm doing an impersonation of Steven. I'm crying.
Well, I will say, you know, you'll see it further as we get into the video. You know, this place did have a very strange effect on Steve. You know, well, can you
Sure
attest to that?
did.
Yeah, you know, you were emotional. You were getting, you know, migraines and stuff like that. And I personally, you know, speaking, I was very off put by how this place was affecting you, Steve, because it's very much not your nature.
Yeah, I agree. So go ahead, make fun of me all you want.
He felt like crying because they finally let him out of his basement.
Oh, geez.
Oh, stop.
Okay.
Sweats went there. Sweats went
No,
there.
I didn't say that. Jesus said that. Nature Steve hits different. Okay.
This is why we can't have nice things, Jesus. Let's keep rolling. Okay. It gets better.
Let's go.
I think about,
yeah,
you know, and I just have this.
It's
and like what's crazy is like, you know, when I do my own personal things. Like,
yeah.
I'm getting choked up right now.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Well, remember we talked about something that may be calling you here.
Yeah.
This has been like, you've known about this place.
Yeah.
You lived in this area,
Yeah.
and you talked about the house
Yeah.
that appeared. Where was like the house?
I think they said it's closer towards Richland, so I'm a little thrown off on where we're at.
Okay.
So I think they said it's maybe.
So
down that
Ridgeland
way.
would be that way, 143rd over that way. So Ridgeland would be that way.
So yeah, I feel like throwing up right now.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't eaten much today, so.
Okay.
But I do feel like throwing up, and I don't think it's a hunger throw up or a lack of eating throw up.
Really?
It feels like if I had something in my stomach right now, I'd throw up.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I've never seen you like this.
Yeah, I feel. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's weird.
All right, let's take a look into the woods.
One thing that became more and more apparent to me and Steve the longer we stayed there was that the sounds emanating from Bachelor's Grove and the forest surrounding. Okay.
All I'm going to tell people is remember this spot right here.
Okay.
Because it's very important later. Just remember this spot right here. So I'm going to call it the
woods.
The wood, the path, the wood path.
Okay. The path
is very important later, I promise.
Okay. The trail in the woods. Okay.
Yeah, the trail in the woods. That's the perfect thing to call it. Remember this area here. It's very important later, I promise.
Definitely. And once again, this is your last chance to enter into the giveaway. To win a signed copy. I'll pull it up again. Signed copy of my new album right here. And a few people in the chat I know have signed up for it for sure. But if you want to get in on that, now's your last chance. We'll probably do it at the end of the special. Probably what we'll do. Okay, let's keep going, shall we?
Was playing tricks on us, from twigs snapping and rocks being thrown. Even though we were not alone on the premises, we could not immediately identify who and where the sounds came from.
Now we heard some branches breaking. I don't know if it's other people. I don't know what is making and causing that sound. But it is a little until. Did you hear that? It sounded like a rock. It sounded like a rock being thrown on top of other rocks. Maybe that's by the lagoon. Maybe it's time to go back and go to the lagoon. I'm very curious as to exploring here come Friday night. I'm gonna move a little bit up. I'm kind of getting a little creeped out, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it just goes. It goes for a while.
For the duration that you've been out there.
Okay.
I've been standing out here.
Okay.
And I feel better.
Okay.
don't feel like crying. I don't feel like throwing up. I don't feel any of that.
Okay.
So when I'm in there, I
It's
don't feel good.
Oh, so when you're in
when
there.
I'm out here, I feel fine.
Okay. Let's go to the lagoon.
Let's go to the infant daughter.
Oh, the infant daughter. Okay.
Molly's smiling.
Daniel Newman. What does that say? Dora? Is it
Doris?
Dora Newman.
Here comes that fucking feeling again.
Okay, it came back.
Yeah. Here comes that like initial dizziness that I think I'm gonna have a fucking migraine.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so it seems like the longer that you stay in here, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
And it really puts you through the
We
ringer.
walked past all that, and that's when I was feeling it.
Okay. You smell that?
It smells sweet.
It's funny because it smells like. It doesn't smell sweet. It smells like chlorine almost.
I'm dizzy.
You're dizzy? That's weird. I didn't smell that up until now.
One of the last and identifiable tombstones that remains here at Bachelor's Grove belong to the one infant daughter, where it is common practice for those who come here to leave a gift as a sign of goodwill. Though it has never been confirmed, one has to ask, is this the child of the infamous Madonna of Bachelor's Grove? After spending time by the infant daughter, we walked over to the lagoon only a few feet away.
So this is the lagoon here.
This lagoon plays an integral part into the dark history that's associated with Bachelor's Grove and has seen its fair share of tragedy, from allegedly being a very common spot for Al Capone and the mob during the Prohibition era for bodies to be dumped and disregarded, but also going further back when a farmer and his steed lost their lives tragically being sunken into the lagoon.
Okay, so there's a trail back here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, I wonder if it connects with the other trail?
Yeah. I mean, I'll go down a little bit. But
Okay, you want to just look down there just a little bit? So it's very muddy. You gotta be careful not to slip. Might hurt yourself.
It was at this very moment by the creek that Steve began to disassociate and become unresponsive to my questioning. He stared off into the woods as though he had seen something. I had questioned him further to see what he had saw.
What are you looking at? Steve, what are you looking at? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Fine.
You're not acting like you're fine.
I'm fine.
Are you disassociating?
Yeah, we did investigate.
Okay, what are you
in the
staring
night.
at? What's out there?
That's what comes up later.
I don't know, dude. I just pass it on, dude.
I think we probably should go soon.
Yeah, I gotta sit down.
Okay, do you want to?
I'm gonna pause it real quick. So, Steve, you told me something that when you had seen this, or I guess Fiona had seen it too, she had never seen you like this before. Let me see if you go back a little bit. Okay, so you were out of it right there.
You want to just look down there just a little bit?
Go ahead.
So, I think, I was watching when SWETZ. SWETZ shared the video with me, and
it was at this very moment.
I watched it with Fiona, and I said, in the 9 years that we've been dating, we've lived together for over 9 years at this point. Yeah, we've been married for 7, and she said she's never seen me with a face like that. And I don't know how far this video reaches. But I promise you, to anybody who thinks this is like fake or whatever, not fake. There was something that came in that like was telling me, look in this spot, and don't look away, because you will see something. And I just locked in, and I could hear SWETZ, and I've been knocked out before. I don't give a shit, I'll tell you. I've been knocked out before, and it's like you feel like you're just out of your body and you can't catch up. That's what it felt like. And it was strange, dude. It was really strange. I don't know how far this reaches, but that was a really weird experience that I had.
Yeah.
while we were there.
This is the face that she was talking about. This is like right here, right?
Yep.
Like kind of like
Yep.
here in the
Never saw that in 9 years of living together.
Wow.
9 years of being a couple. Never saw that.
Wow. Interesting. Let's see. Mickey asks, Steve, do you think if Aunt Julie was here, would she be able to break you from your disassociation?
Maybe.
No, yeah, that, and again, coming from my experiences, me, being behind the camera when this is happening, I was just trying to get you to like wake up, and like you're staring off in the distance, and then you almost fell over. I was like pulling you up, but held you up your shoulder. And it was a little, it was unsettling for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Woods has known me for 13 something odd years now, maybe 14. And Woods, have you ever seen me like this?
Really?
The last time I seen those eyes.
I know what he's gonna say.
The last time I seen those eyes is when you punched me in the face. Okay, bye.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
No, seriously, I've never seen those eyes on Steve before. I've never. Steve, you were gone out there in those woods.
Yeah, he was.
And here's the thing. The thing. Again, I'm the skeptic. Call it what it is. I'm the skeptic of the show, right? I'm the one who's always like getting provoked
Skeptic
and everything.
Steve.
Yeah.
Hold on, listen. Think about it like this. Up until this time, I'm sitting there and I'm saying, I don't feel good. I'm having migraines. I feel like throwing up. And all jokes aside, like I'm feeling that. And then all of a sudden, it's just like this shit happens to me. That was fucking weird, dude. And it gets worse. All
right, one more comment before we keep going. It says, that's how Steve looks after a half a bottle of Johnny Walker.
Ooh.
Isn't
that the whiskey? Isn't that the whiskey that you drink, Steve?
It is. And I haven't drank in a long time.
Oh, yeah. That's why you've been slimming up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone had noticed that you've been losing some weight during the video. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right. Let's go. Let's keep watching.
It gets really
Steve,
good.
what are you looking at? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Fine.
You're not acting like you're fine.
I'm fine.
Are you disassociating? Okay, what are you staring at? What's out there?
I don't know, dude. I gotta sit down, dude.
I think we probably should go soon.
Yeah, I gotta sit down.
Okay, do you want to go back out to the cemetery? I think we need to step out. At this point, I was becoming very worried about Steve. Ever since we had arrived at the cemetery, he had gone through a range of emotions and experiences, from feeling nauseous and wanting to throw up, to feeling sad and emotional on the brink of tears, and up until this point, he had now disassociated and began to black out, almost losing his balance and falling. I knew that our time at Bachelor's Grove had ended, and it was time for us to leave, for his and my safety. However, on our way out, Bachelor's Grove had one more surprise for us, and it did not sit well with either of us. What happened next made itself perfectly clear that Bachelor's Grove wanted us out. Okay, so we're leaving now. What are your thoughts going into it,
There's a very weird energy in there that somehow touched me.
Okay, it affected you.
Yeah, just the energy in the mind frame and all of the research that I did coming to a fold when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
If it was that, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
Back up, and listen to the thud that comes.
Arrived at the cemetery, he had gone through a range of emotions and experiences, from feeling nauseous and wanting to throw up, to feel.
You hear that thud?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that. Arrived at the cemetery, and it did not sit well with either
Remember
of us.
that thud.
What happened next made itself perfectly clear that Bachelor's Grove wanted us out.
Okay, so we're leaving now. What are your thoughts going into it, you know?
There's a very weird energy in there that somehow touched me.
Okay, it affected
And,
you.
Yeah, just the energy in the mind frame and all of the research that I did coming to a fold when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
If it was that, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that.
To our shock, what we had heard was a crab apple falling down from a tree nearby into the brush. But judging how it sounded more akin to it being thrown instead of falling.
Things fall a little more violently than
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
do.
throw it all the way up.
Okay, go ahead. From the tree line, down.
Look off in the distance. That's where this falls.
Okay, that went up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
At this very moment, yet another crabapple fell, but directly above us, almost striking Steve on the head. We knew for sure that something at Bachelor's Grove was sending us a message, and it was saying to get out now.
Something threw something back at me.
Yeah, that was... Okay, that's really sealed the deal. We need to go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a clean nation. Yeah, so a skeptic might say, oh, you know, it was just a tree falling off the branch or never. And, you know, it is possible, but the what's the word I'm looking for? The from the time that you threw it to the time that it fell was almost like just a few seconds. And the direction from which you threw it, from which the direction where it almost hit you, like on top of you, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of suspicion there, you know? I don't know.
It's, again, I'm still skeptical after all of this. And I just, to myself, I think there's a lot of places for crab apples to fall. But again, dude, like the violent nature that they fall, it feels like things are being thrown at you more than things are falling when you're there.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. Jesus says, oh, no, this is why we don't take Steve out. Okay. They know they want you gone when they throw crab apples at you, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We had just wrapped up our preliminary. Okay.
Listen, Jason, I don't appreciate these snide remarks, okay? They use the resources that they have, all right? If we were in a knife shop, we'd get knives thrown at us. These are the woods, there's crab apples. They're throwing crab apples, okay? So we don't need to do that today, Jason.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The very touchy subject, the crab apple debacle. Okay.
I think it's worse.
Yeah, it does significantly. All right, let's keep watching. Be sure to like and share the stream out for sure. All right, let's go. Research me and Steve, and we've documented what Steve feels. It's it hasn't made an impact on him. However, now to how I feel, it's definitely strange. It's definitely strange. I couldn't explain how at some point at that quieter, less busy area of the cemetery, the smell, I don't know if that smelled like sulfur, or if it was chlorine, but it was definitely weird because no other area in the cemetery smelled like that. And I wonder why. The things being thrown at us, maybe you could explain it as an animal or some sort. That was weird though, how you almost got hit. And it was weird to see how you were impacted by it, and just you zoned out on me for a second there. I was like, are you okay? And you looked like you were gonna fall over. I was like, we don't want that because that could be messy. But I'm actually excited. I'm really excited to come back. If you want to know how I feel, I'm really excited to come back here at night with some other with the crew, the SNS Spirit Squad, and really just kind of document this stuff with some of the equipment that we have, and at the end of it, get their takes on how they feel. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited too. Stay tuned. More to come. Bachelor's Grove. SWETZ and Steve Show Halloween Special 2023. Let's go. Shishagada. It wasn't that
I'm
bad.
documenting
Jesus.
this for future reference, but about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, I had shown that I just got this EMF detector. All right, we're gonna check the EMF readings here in my room. I think we're might be ghost free, and now it's steady here on yellow. I don't necessarily know what can be referred or inferred by that, but this is interesting. This is interesting. That now it's not just the green anymore. It's yellow. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is a part that I never really went over. I really went over with you, Steve, or nothing. It was just kind of like a little aside thing that I thought was curious to document as well. Because the EMFs weren't really going off like this. They weren't this strong. The signals weren't this strong even at the cemetery. And another kind of, I guess you could say, subplot that is interesting to kind of think about. So before it was all green. I guess the more red, it's more electromagnetic frequency and energy that's picking up. But it was clear that, you know, before we went to Bachelor's Grove, it was at green. Now it was yellow, like immediately after we got home from the cemetery. When I got home from the cemetery. And the thing is that one thing that we forgot, if you notice, remember back in the video where I said that you leave a gift, it's a good sign. It's a good thing to leave a gift for the infant daughter as a sign of goodwill before you leave. And we had forgotten to leave something at the tombstone of the infant daughter. And I just kind of like, after a while, I kind of like started to think about it, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And yeah, so that was just one little part of the investigation that I thought was interesting to put in the video.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so now we're going to go into the actual investigation, just for everyone out there.
Definitely.
This was the build up, this was the lead up, and now we're going into the investigation.
Yes. Make sure to like and share the stream out if you could as well. And it's much appreciated. Let's keep going.
The initial setup for this investigation, me and Steve both knew that it would probably be best.
By the way, if there's anyone watching for the Spirit Squad, the SWETZ and Steve show Spirit Squad, whether that's Matthew, Davey, Mickey, or Jake, or you know, if you want to get on the stream, now's probably a good time to do it. But now we're gonna be introduced to the rest of the SWETZ and Steve show Spirit Squad here right now.
To invite others to be by our sides, to collect more evidence, and to spread ourselves out a little more further throughout our investigation, which is why we invited a few members of our community to help us with this task. In addition, we also took the time to get to know them and ask them a few simple questions. Here are their responses.
Before we get started, we have Mickey joining the chat. There you go.
Hey guys.
Can we get her brief? What's up, Mickey? Can we get her brief thoughts so far on what we've shared?
Yeah, definitely.
As far as my thoughts, I thought that was definitely weird with the crabapple thing. I didn't know that. Also weird that SWETZ, when you got home, that the EMF reader was more in the middle versus on the green. Why is that so funny?
Too.
Huh?
I thought that was weird too. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting you to laugh about it.
But
Yes.
when you were seeing Steve through the video, could you get the sense that he was really affected, that he was really not quite himself when he was there?
Yeah, in the video that you showed before, and also when we'll see play the video.
What we watched so far, you know.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I think, I don't know, Steve, you're really like susceptible to these energies and whatnot. I think the most out of all of us.
Yeah.
I can't deny it. I really can't. Especially like what we're about to show. Like, yeah, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
But okay, let's go ahead and watch some of the intros here. All right, let's go.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Who am I? Oh, it's a question I've given a lot of thought of.
By the way, drop what there's Jake, Mickey, Woobs, Matthew, and David. Whoever's watching, drop a capital, the first letter in their name. You know, we'll give shout outs to everyone. Whenever you see a new SNS Spirit Squad Ghost Hunter, drop their letter in the chat, the first letter in their name. This time we're gonna drop J for Jake. Shout out to Jake.
He insisted in on recording this with a cigar for some reason. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, let's keep going. While we're watching though, could you mute yourself?
Yeah. Sorry.
And I go by many names. Mostly I respond to Jacob. Jake.
I'm Michaela, aka Mickey.
Drop an M for Mickey in the chat if you can.
What's your name?
Woobs.
And drop a W in the chat for Woobs.
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I would say I do. Just because there have been things before that have happened to me that are weird and I can't really explain, so I would say I do.
I believe in them, but I don't think I've ever encountered any, or at least none that I noticed.
Do I believe in them? No, I don't. I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of things that nobody else around me can see. So who am I to deny if other people see things that I haven't seen?
Are you nervous about going on your ghost hunt?
Am I nervous about it? No. I'm not nervous about it.
Yeah, I am a little nervous about a couple things. I'm nervous about the whole, ghost thing. I'm nervous about getting arrested for trespassing. And I'm nervous about somebody's silly idea to bring a Ouija board, which I am not into at all.
Who do you think would bring a Ouija board to something like this?
I don't know, some maniac. And if I found out that maniac who did that was my husband, I think I might kick him out.
A little bit. I think as it gets closer to 0 hour for us, for the team, for the SWETZ and Steve show, and everybody else that's joining us, I think as we get closer to that time, I think I will be a little bit more nervous.
Do you think we'll see or experience anything on the ghost hunt or not?
I believe we will. I think we're heading right into, for lack of a better term, ground zero as far as being in or around anything like that. And I also believe since we're going to be looking for it, they definitely might want to show themselves.
I'm not really sure. I kind of think maybe we will, but it's sort of like wishful thinking for me, because to see something on it would be like confirmation, but I feel like nobody ever really gets confirmation on like the presence of a spirit and a ghost. So I don't know. I'm hopeful kind of that we will, but I don't really know if I'm not convinced yet. I'll believe it when I see it.
Real quick, shout out to Stat Shock who's joining us. Welcome, Stat Shock. All right, let's keep going.
Do I think we'll see anything? Any sort of apparitions? Orbs? Fairies? Gnomes? Dwarves? Possibly dwarves, yes. We'll experience things for sure. But will it be any of those things? Maybe dwarves, but not ghosts. I don't think we'll see ghosts at all.
So stay tuned.
SWETZ and I put together what I think is a really good plan for tonight's ghost hunt. I'm not necessarily a believer in
Drop an S in the chat for Steve.
ghosts, but I did experience some weird things when I was there, so I think if anything is going to make me a believer, it's going to be something that happens tonight. So I'm rather excited about tonight's ghost hunt. Not nervous at all for today's ghost hunt. I actually, as of right now, I feel like I want to enable any activity. So I'm going to be doing as much as I can to get any activity out there. No nerves that I feel. Have some ideas for what I'm going to do, all respectful of the area and the forest preserve that we'll be in, of course. So hopefully my antics create some additional activity. And will we experience anything tonight? Absolutely, I think we will. I think we'll get some good stuff. Everything that I've seen people see orbs, bright lights. I hope to hear a voice or two, or even have some reaction to some shower thoughts that I have coming up. So really looking forward to all of it. Rather excited. No anxiety about it. I'm looking forward to just creating a really good experience and making some memories tonight.
$7:30.
Did we ever make memories
before the meeting? What was that, Steve?
And did we ever make memories? Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, we did. We sure did. I think you'll be able to see some of those memories coming up here soon. Up on my way to the Bachelor's Grove right now, and a lot's going through my head. Thinking about what we're gonna see, how this is gonna play out, how everyone's gonna react to what's going on in the environment since they've never been there before, and what we're gonna find. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious as to what happened. I'm a little nervous. I'm excited as well. And Bachelor's Grove, here we come. Here we come.
All right, everyone. We're getting prepped up.
Drop an M in the chat for my brother Matthew. I like how he said prepped up. Maybe there's something that me and Mickey can understand, because our family sense of humor is like very weird, but I just like how he said in the environment since they've never been there before, and what we're gonna find. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious as to what happened. I'm a little nervous. I'm excited as well. And Bachelor's Grove, here we come. Here we come.
All right, everyone. We're getting prepped up, getting ready. Let's see what we find today. A little behind the scenes action. What do you think, Dave?
We're here ready to begin our ghost hunt here at Bachelor's Grove. This is the SWETZ and Steve Spirit Squad. We have Matthew, we have Jake, Steve, Woobs, Davey, and Mickey, and yours truly. And we're about to hitch a ride over to the entrance to Bachelor's Grove. There's a few key locations to Bachelor's Grove from the study that we did with Steve. There's the cemetery, obviously it's pretty vast. There's also a lagoon, and there's also a wooded trail that's leading outside from the cemetery. We have our EMFs, we have some other, I have the a thermometer to check freezing temps. There's also a few key characters that going into this that we need to be aware of. There's the Madonna. There's the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. There's the Black Dog. There's the house that reappears and disappears. Let's see what we can find before we go in. I was thinking of you to say a word, Mick. A prayer.
A prayer before we go in?
For protection.
Okay.
All right, let's all huddle up. SNS Spirit Squad. Get in the huddle now. You too, Matt. All right, go ahead, Mick.
All right. Dear God, please bless us on our ghost hunt. And I mean that sincerely, not as a joke. Please help us to, if we come across any spirits, for them to not be threatening or, evil. Please help us to only come across ones that are either good or neutral. And please protect our hearts and our spirits against anything that may be malicious.
All right. That's what I like to see. All right. Let's go.
I think so. Yeah, I can see you. Great. Davey knows.
All right, here we are. This is the entrance. We're about to go in here. Get a little footage of that close up. We're about to go in there.
It's too
we
bright.
Might see some things. There might be some.
It says close.
It's
reflective.
Some other ghost investigators in here, but we're gonna see. And here comes the cavalry. All right. Ready? Do it. Let's go, Steve. Let's do a me lead.
All right, man.
Here we go. Before we get into the actual ghost hunt, if you haven't already, be sure to like and share the stream out on social media if you could. And we're going to be doing the raffle by the end of the special. So if you haven't signed up already, be sure to do that. Link is should be in the chat somewhere if you care to sign up. But let's keep going. Here we go.
There we go.
Okay.
As we entered into Bachelor's Grove, the trail leading toward the cemetery did not feel the same as when we first came here during the day. The further we walked, the darker the trail became, and in return made us feel as though we were walking for longer than we had before. It appeared that Bachelor's Grove was playing tricks on us once more from the very, very beginning. This part's a little extended, but as we're walking through this, the distance felt longer at night than it did during the day. That's for sure.
Try to get us out tonight. You know, we just got it. Okay, as you see, like obviously it's dark for me, but right as we get into the cemetery, it's gonna get really, really dark.
The one thing that I will say, I'm sorry to cut you off. It didn't seem, I don't know how you feel, but last time we came, it didn't seem like the walk was this long.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying.
That's
like when you walk here, it just feels like it goes on.
In the daytime, it's 45 minutes. Right now, I feel like we've walked way longer.
So it might be Bachelor's Grove is already playing tricks on us.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Though our cameras were unable to detect the light source, there was a strange beam of light that showed through the tree brush as we were about to enter into the cemetery. Could this be the mysterious blue orbs of light that previous ghost hunters and investigators have talked about?
Yeah, I did too.
Or was this another set of paranormal investigators? We were unable to clearly identify what the light source was.
Hold on there real quick.
Up on a light.
Mickey and Woobs. Mickey, I know you put in the chat that it goes on forever. Woobs, give your experience on that.
That trail like leading into the Bachelor's Grove, it almost felt like we walked like an entire city block before we made it.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, for real.
It was long. It was long. How about you, Michaela?
Yeah, I think it felt long going in, but especially going out. Even with me running, it felt even longer going out.
Spoiler alert, we leave running.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's good. It'll give everyone something to look forward to that happens in the later in the video. But yeah, either coming in or out, going in or out to Bachelor's Grove was definitely a lengthy process. So let's keep going here.
Down there. What is that? Go ahead. Well, what I think we should do is split up. You take one end of the cemetery, and we'll take the other end of the cemetery. I actually don't want to split up. You don't want to split up? No, I don't. I actually don't.
All right, I'm not going to stop it no more, but my comment here was purely from a nerves and emotional standpoint, and not to be argumentative with Sweats. Sweats, you're my man, you're my guy. You know what I mean? Like, I apologize to you because when I heard that, I was like, damn, that was fucking rude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it the way it came out. I was nervous. I started to feel weird.
Yeah. No,
I'm sorry.
No.
He was starting to disassociate again.
No, I never took offense to it. I think everyone's senses were a little on edge, being in there, even the most chill and even keel of all of us. But all right, let's keep going.
I don't care. I really don't care. I don't want to split up. Okay, so let's go look at some of the. I don't mind staying a couple steps behind. Yeah. That's we can fine. Stay in the same area. What if we stay within eyesight? I swear to God, I just felt like someone was right there. Swear to God.
Do you have any shower
The
thoughts?
air definitely got a little heavier. It feels heavy in here, doesn't it?
Do you have any shower thoughts, Steven?
Huh? I do. I want to get them out of the way because I kind of don't want to be here.
Let's do the first one now.
Okay.
You have to turn around.
Crazy red.
Whoa.
It was crazy red.
I thought it was funny how you were just trying to force the shower thoughts out of Steve right as we got in there. That was something that was funny while I was editing this and putting it together.
It just lit up red right now.
Just lit up. Okay, so keep that on this, please. All right. Yo, everyone start putting their lights on. It's going. It is again. Yo, put your headlight. You know what, Matt? Let me do the headlight.
Okay, don't grab me. Don't touch me. You scared the shit out of me. I don't say it. Who wants it? You want to do camera or me?
Okay, no. I'm gonna do my shower stuff. I want to get that. So this is kill the light, man. If you guys remember the picture, who went over there?
Okay, so they split up.
Okay, so if you guys remember the picture that we shared on our Instagram, this is the spot. This is where the Madonna picture was taken. And like we talked about last time, she was looking out over that way. And the picture was taken from here. So I'm gonna do my shower thought. Okay. Here we go. We should record this. Yeah. Hold on, let me get on my phone real quick. Okay. Going up to orange. It's going up to orange. Okay. Hold on one second. One second. Sorry. You ready? Let me just get the audio. Listen, Bachelor's Grove, we come in peace. Okay. I feel really choked up. Did you hear that? Yeah. I heard that.
What'd you hear?
Like wrestling in the woods.
That was, yeah.
I heard that. Maybe that's somebody else. Bachelor's Grove, we come in peace. I have a little tickle in my throat. Everyone wants you to come out here and perform for them. What is that? Oh no, that's it. Okay. Everyone wants you to come out here and perform for them. I want to entertain you. I'm going to give you shower thoughts. You've never seen a brand new rock. Villains are remembered longer than heroes. Mirrors don't break, they multiply. Water is really sticky. Mortal or immortal, darkness and nothing is still your fate. All cows are ground beef. No one's favorite number has a decimal in it. Dying is when your skeleton finally hatches. Nothing on that one? Okay, good. All right, well, I got some more for you, okay? The amount of people older than you never goes up. If you work on a farm and your job is to take care of the chickens, then you're a chicken tender. Nothing on that one? Okay. Rain would be more scarier if it all fell at once.
As Steve was using his shower thoughts to try to get a response from the Madonna, the other half of our team came back to us, stating that they had heard some strange noises coming from the forest.
So we heard something over there. So it's kind of like almost like static or a car screech, maybe, but it's like.
That was rustling.
Really?
That was
Huh?
a twig rustling.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. We heard it multiple times.
Did you record it? What?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now
That's a twig. That's
right.
not what we
We heard
heard.
that before, but then I walked over to investigate that, and then
Was
we
it
heard
twig? Yeah.
then we heard like a something like that.
Hold on, turn all your lights off.
Okay.
And just record how dark it is. And just don't fuck around, but let's just listen for a minute.
Oh, I don't like that. Huh?
So when you're here,
Oh,
Steve,
I don't.
You heard that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
There's crab apples.
It could be stuff falling or.
No, that sounds like a lot of movement.
Yeah, just turn off your light real quick.
No, please.
We're all
Oh
here.
my
We're all
gosh.
here.
Please.
You're in the middle, Mickey. We're good. We're all here.
so when you were here, Steve, you were feeling a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions. You were feeling sadness. You were feeling sick.
Yeah.
You had a couple moments back
Yeah.
there in the brush that where you blacked out and you spaced out.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Right now, I don't feel it, but when that happened to me, it's when we went to that side.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it.
And I'm okay going to that side, but I ain't going to that side by myself.
Oh, this side over here?
Yeah, that side over
Okay.
there. Because when I turned and I came this way, because we started on that way, we came the opposite end.
Okay.
But when I went over that way is where I felt more emotions, like you
Okay.
had mentioned.
Why don't we go over to this
Sure.
side and then we'll come back over here?
There's something over there.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the fence ring?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a wild
I wanna-
animal. Maybe it's a raccoon.
Yeah.
It could be the black dog.
Yeah.
I want to walk away.
Potentially. How's everyone feeling right now?
I want to go home already.
You want to go home?
Yeah, I do.
I don't even think
All
we're
right.
10 minutes in.
Look.
Let's get a check.
Let's just stay together.
Okay.
All right. How are you feeling? I'm okay.
What's going on in your mind?
I don't feel too uneasy. That light is freaking me out. I heard something over there.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I just heard like. I heard it.
Maybe we should go to one of the tombstones and ask some questions about who they are.
No.
Well,
Let's
everyone
not.
can see where I'm pointing,
The
that
infant
right
daughter.
there, that's the
Dude,
infant
you have to
daughter.
tell me
Again,
jokes
this
to make
again,
me
the
feel
infant
better.
daughter.
What I'm pointing right now is the infant daughter.
We have to
Oh.
go to them. It's getting a little closer over there, but we have to go.
Oh.
Do we have the gemstone? How are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay, Mickey?
Yeah.
This is where. So this is where. Where's Whoops? This is where when you see the footage. SWETZ and I were standing roughly in this area right over here. We were looking at the infant daughter tomb.
Yeah.
SWETZ was standing here. I was standing here. In my peripheral, I saw an acorn just fly this way, as if someone had thrown it. There were some people behind us, but they were way too far and off on a weird angle where it couldn't have been them.
Yeah. It
So
was thrown sideways.
yeah, it was thrown like
Not from the tree.
from this branch line right up here.
Before we go, what was that? What was that? There was just a rock that just. I just seen that.
Acorn, dude. There was one of these acorns. That was a violent throw.
That was a very violent throw.
I'm just gonna stop it right here because we didn't like the audio and the video of it was a little weird, but kind of explain what happened here, Steve.
Yep. So all right. So we're facing one direction.
Or the infant
right?
daughter.
We're facing towards the infant daughter right here. Off in the distance, I just see something coming because I have very good peripheral vision. You might not know this about me. My eyes are concave, so I'm very much like a fucking iguana. Okay, so I can see like back here. You know what I mean? I could see very far behind my head. So I just see this thing flying from the back, and it lands like, and we point to it. We point right to the crab apple on the infant daughter's thing. It's as if someone had thrown it. And as you can see behind me, there's no one behind there. No one's throwing anything there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was something interesting. kind of that this happened before the crab apple. This was actually an acorn, we believe that was headed in our direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is before. This is in while we're there. That's the what was it, Sunday before.
Yeah.
This was the Sunday before we had left.
Yeah.
Before anything else had been thrown at us. So we had a lot of things thrown at us while we were there in the summer.
Yeah, and I mean it doesn't even go on to say any of the things that were thrown at us that we didn't hear or didn't see. You know, there could have been more.
Right.
All right, let's continue. Kind of like get out, sort of.
That was like somebody threw it.
Yeah. Okay. So things are getting thrown at us now. After a few moments by the headstone of the infant daughter, we took our team past the lagoon, and from there... Oh, Jesus has an interesting point here that I didn't even notice. Because Wally has seen something, though. Look at how he set his gaze. Let me see.
That's the
Steve,
infant
you have to
daughter.
tell me jokes.
If someone had thrown it. There were some
Let's
people
pay
behind
attention
us,
to
but
Wally
they were
right here.
way
Let's
too
see.
far and off on a weird angle where it couldn't have been them.
Yeah. It
So
was thrown sideways.
yeah, it was thrown like
Not from the tree.
from this branch line right up here.
Before we go, what was that? What was that? There was just a rock that just... I just seen that.
That was a violent throw.
That was a very violent... You see that?
Yeah, what was up with Wally?
He looked a little bit like a little bit of apprehension there.
His
I didn't
tail was
notice
between
that.
his legs. Did you notice his tail was
Really?
between his legs? Yeah,
Let's see.
if you go back, it's a small little clip of it.
There were some people behind us, but they were way too far and off on a weird angle where it couldn't have been them.
Yeah. It
So
was thrown sideways.
yeah, it was thrown like
Not from the tree.
from this branch line right up here.
Before we go, what was that? What was that? There was just a rock that just... I just seen that.
Right there.
Yeah.
His legs between.
That was
his
a very
tail's down.
violent throw. It's kind of like get out sort of throw. I didn't notice that. I never noticed that before.
Yeah.
That was interesting. What do you think,
Yeah.
Steve?
Wally is not a scared dog whatsoever because he's my dog. He's very loud. You can ask my in-laws. Shout out to my in-laws. You can ask my in-laws. He is the loudest dog that's ever there. And you're right. He was, if you notice, wherever I look, Wally looks. Him and I are very close, right? Wherever I look, he looks, all that stuff. He went off on his own and he started looking at something.
Yeah.
You could see that.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Good observation.
Good call, Jesus.
Sideways.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was thrown like not from the tree. From this branch line right up here.
Before we go, what was that? What was that? There was just a rock that just... I just seen that.
It was one of these acorns. That was a violent throw.
That was a very violent throw. It's kind of like get out sort of throw.
That was like somebody threw it.
Yeah. Okay. So things are getting thrown at us now. After a few moments by the headstone of the infant daughter, we took our team past the lagoon and from there went deeper into the woods by the area in which Steve, during our pre-investigation, had a moment where he blacked out and became unresponsive.
I don't know if you guys can see, but you see that tree that's up and down right there? I had a moment when we were here where I just zoned out and focused on that area. When I focused on it, I just kept replaying in my head, if you look this way, you'll see something. So I stood there and I zoned out and I really just fucking had a really weird moment that I think on the footage we'll watch back where Luke is talking to me and I can't hear him, but it's like I got knocked out where my brain was delayed and like I was just fixated on that area with the up and down tree.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty weird.
Matt's staying quiet for a second.
What, do you hear something, man?
Just continue. We heard something.
Yeah, what's interesting about it is not only for safety reasons, you have to pay attention, but also for just like, is something out there? You know what I mean?
maybe we should go back and go to that one area by the fence.
Yeah.
Where it kind of had that smell. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Remember you talked about that smell.
Okay. But I want to ask some questions. I want to get to know who some of the people are that were buried here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
See if they could talk to us.
Sure.
And see if we get a response. So let's go back over to the cemetery.
Keep moving toward the. Come on. You guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep moving.
I feel like there's people like fucking with us.
That was definitely whatever we heard was definitely coming from that area and the cars behind us. That's like what they say when you hear the old cars. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see his reflection at the beginning of the trail.
So I'll stop it right here. So Mickey, when we were there, what were the types of sounds that we were hearing constantly since we got there?
Like twigs snapping. Another sound that sounded like static almost.
The static one. That one was interesting because I personally didn't hear anything like that, but then you guys came back to us and said that you did.
Yeah. So there was that, and then there was the twig snapping, and then the chain link fence rattling.
Yeah.
There's that. Those are the sounds I was hearing.
And like as we kept going, it just kind of like it didn't let up, and it kept like going and kind of increasing in the frequency, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of noises for sure when we were there. Some of them you can hear with the audio, some of them you can't, but there was definitely a lot.
I also heard something that sounded like almost like a coyote kind of cackle.
What's that sound like?
I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. It just sounded kind of like something cackling.
Can you try? Can you really try your best?
It's hard for me to remember exactly what it sounded like, but it was just kind of like so, no, I'm not gonna do it.
So this is the part where this is weird because usually we ask you for things and favors to be like, Mickey, can you look up the video of a coyote cackling? But you're right here, so.
And this is the time that I'm putting my foot down for all the shit I do for you guys, looking stuff up. I'm just kidding. No, but anyways, that was one of the other sounds that we heard.
Definitely. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Real quick shout out to my girlfriend Fatuma. She's crying. Yeah, drop an F for Fatuma in the chat, please.
If anybody feels unsafe and wants to go, we can go. I'm serious. I don't want to mess with anyone's safety. Something's banging something out there. Let's go to the Madonna.
Okay, let's go to the Madonna. If you look here, some tarot cards that were here before. I just wondered to know if there's what the tarot cards were reading or what they were saying about this place. It's interesting.
We have the EMFs. Jake, if you have the temp gun. All right, so let's see if we could try to make contact with the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. Why do you still sit on your grave? Why have you not moved on? Is this your grave, or is this the grave of someone that you loved? What?
I'm dizzy again.
You're dizzy?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm not going. I'm okay, but just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone keep an eye on Steve. He's feeling a little dizzy right now.
Steve.
Okay.
I'm fine.
He's
I'm
gonna.
just gonna stay next to Luke.
Okay.
Be all right.
So anyway, going back to the Madonna. Why do you still sit on this tombstone? Why have you not moved on? There must be something better out there. Yet you still sit here
at your grave or someone that you love's grave, who are you waiting for? Why are you still here? Can you talk to us? Can you change the temperature? Is Madonna of Bachelor's Grove, is that your daughter? Is that your daughter, the infant daughter that's right across the cemetery? Is that why you wait here at Bachelor's Grove? How's the temps looking? Still the same? Okay.
We dropped 0.5, but
Okay.
significant.
All right, so the Madonna's a little shy right now, but one thing I could say for sure is that we're getting a lot of sounds.
That's where we just were. You just heard that.
We're getting a lot of sounds from out there. It could be anything. It could be the spirits moving some of the chain linked fence. It could be the black dog. It could be anything right now.
I want to go that way.
Okay.
I feel like I want to go that way. I have little pricklies all over my body, and I feel like I just want to go.
Okay.
That's just, I don't know why. I just feel like I want to go this way.
Okay. You know, Steve, this place has really had like an impact on you, you know?
Yeah.
It really pulls out your emotions and your feelings a lot.
Yeah.
Is it on the same level as when you and me came here?
No,
Is it
not at
no?
all. Not at all.
As you can see, a lot of the tombstones, they have some names on here. So let's go and see if we can kind of
Just turn off your light. Just for a second, just turn off your light.
All right, turn off the light.
I feel like if we want a really good experience, we got to turn off our lights and open up our senses. And I know not everybody wants to do that, and I'm not mad at anybody about that.
Are you scared right now, Mickey?
It's unsettling, and it's natural to be unsettling.
What's scaring you the most, Mickey? The rustling and the
Yeah, all of that. It makes me.
We've definitely heard some sounds here.
Yeah, definitely.
We've definitely heard
What did you hear, Whoops?
I just heard noises.
Is it the moving of the chain link fence?
Yeah, not anything natural, not like any animals out here moving around.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mickey, you stick with Steve. Whoops, you stay with me.
All right.
All right. Follow me over to. Oh, dang, that kind of spiked up a little bit.
That did.
And it just went away. Oh. You see that?
Yeah.
It's just like, one thing like that we've been seeing on the EMS is they just been spiking up like that. What does that mean? I don't know if it's kind of like in a way where you have to like, it's like a rain, like you're getting hotter or colder. Maybe it's something like that.
I hate going over here. Yeah, I hate going over here. It's it's that fence, that whole fenced area. It's like something's up over there, and I don't like it.
It's like the area's crying right now. That's what it feels like. Because,
To you?
Because look, everything is just falling down. It's starting to snow a little bit.
Snow?
I mean, that's what I think it is.
Really?
I think it's cold. I mean, it feels
Cold enough to be like really light.
It feels very heavy. Well, no, okay, fine. It's not snow. It's rain. I made a mistake. Okay, I own my mistake. I just wonder why. If that picture was real, why she sat here.
Mhm.
You know. Why she sat here.
Lilac flowers here?
I'm not sure what they are.
I'm a Ghostbuster. What happened to that thing? Did Luke take it?
What thing?
Let's take it. I had that EMF detector.
Oh, yeah, I think he has it.
Why'd you sit here?
Maybe she feels forgotten.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like she can't, maybe however she died. Oh, there it is again.
I know.
Maybe it's like it was something like maybe her death or whatever was traumatic, and maybe she like, I don't know, can't move on from it or something. I don't know.
There's definitely
there's definitely an energy about this place that's very unusual. Would you say that, Whoops?
Yeah, it's unsettling.
It's very unsettling. I don't know where he went. I think he's over with Mickey actually right now.
He's not being so much of a showtime.
Yeah, he's not really himself right now. That's the one thing that was very interesting to see, because Steve is a very chill and level-headed guy, and something about this place just isn't right when it comes to him being here. One thing, if you remember from the other first time we came here, just me and him, as soon as he stepped out of the cemetery, he was fine. But then as soon as he stepped back in, he started going through all these emotions. So we're on to something right now.
I think more. What?
My light keeps killing out.
Oh, you want a flashlight?
It's doing it on its own.
Oh. Oh.
It keeps doing it, see?
Yeah, I see now.
SWETZ, come over here.
My light keeps turning off and on its own.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just touched the Madonna.
Okay.
And my light, at least 2 or 3 times, has been turning off on its own. I think we...
At this very moment, a noise clear as day could be heard by all of us as to what only can be described as the voice of a singing man came through like a shotgun throughout the darkness of the forest behind us. In a split-second decision for our own safety, we needed to leave immediately.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
No! No, I don't want to go!
No, we're leaving.
Oh, that's the way out.
Okay, so we're getting something right now.
All right,
leaving.
time. A lot to go over here.
All right, look, there's a lot going on now, and I'm really sorry that I had to pause it. But the one thing I have to say is we weren't far from the exit. We were like a stone's throw, an acorn's throw, a crab apple's throw, if you will. Mickey ran the other way.
Yeah. Not, we can laugh at it now. We can laugh at it now because everyone's okay and stuff. But in the moment, everyone was, well, most everyone was kind of like, "Oh shit, it's time to get out of here." So, what was going through your mind, Mickey, as this happened? Like, were you not in your mind? Were you just like get the fuck out of here, pretty much mode?
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's time to go. I'm ready to leave because I'd been ready to leave for a while. But I wasn't paying attention to the direction I was going. I was just kind of turned around.
Right.
And it was dark and I already don't have great vision. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus says Mickey was about to use herself as bait. Okay, so we'll go ahead and rewind it from this point on because I so you can hear what it says. But yeah, this was like the very epitome of our ghost hunt. Shout out to Raquel who's joining us. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's continue.
Because Steve is a very chill and level-headed guy, and something about this place just isn't right when it comes to him being here. One thing, if you remember from the other first time we came here, just me and him, as soon as he stepped out of the cemetery, he was fine. But then as soon as he stepped back in, he started going through all these emotions. So we're on to something right now.
I think more. What?
My light keeps killing out.
Oh, you want a flashlight?
It's doing it on its own.
Oh. Oh.
It keeps doing it, see?
Yeah, I see now.
SWETZ, come over here.
All right, listen real good.
My light keeps turning off and on its own.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just touched the Madonna.
Okay.
And my light, at least 2 or 3 times, has been turning off on its own. I think we...
At this very moment, a noise clear as day could be heard by all of us as to what only can be described as the voice of a singing man came through like a shotgun throughout the darkness of the forest behind us. In a split-second decision for our own safety, we needed to leave immediately.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
No, I don't want to go.
No, we're leaving.
Oh, that's the way out.
Okay, so we're getting
He's still singing.
We're leaving.
Throughout all this, you can't hear it. He's still singing.
Yeah, you can hear him. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. And when we upload this, yeah, he's still singing, dude.
And by the way, Mickey were just laughing from how I said shotgun.
Coming through like a shotgun.
I know nobody else will think that's funny. That's just for us. I didn't even mean to intended to say it like that. I was just trying to get it out and keep going. But let's keep going.
That's what we're doing.
We're leaving Bachelor's Grove. There's someone coming.
Oh my gosh, I'm so awful. I just left everybody behind.
Okay, so
including my husband.
It's definitely something out there. Was that the person that was doing that? That was making those noises and stuff? Are they just trying to scare us away? You still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so something wants us gone. Somebody wants us gone. You okay?
Yeah, here. Just no, let me walk. Just walk it for me so I can hold on to you.
Okay. You gotta walk forward though. You're gonna trip and fall me.
All right.
Okay.
Just keep walking me go fast.
Dude, I don't know who it was. Let's talk about what just happened. We're just here for fun. We're here to capture just a good time for our Halloween episode. We're in Bachelor's Grove. We feel like people were messing with us. And then we hear people singing.
Yeah,
we're done. We're done. That's it.
But you couldn't see any light though. There was no light. Like you could see fairly well.
Yeah.
Like through the brush and stuff.
Somebody's standing in front of you. Oh, there's
you
people.
cannot see anything.
No, that's the car.
Yeah. So we're not messing with it.
Let's keep walking. I just want to go home.
They're still out there.
Let me get the camera.
Here, have this one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hurry, please. Somebody run with me. Somebody go with me. Somebody get me.
We can't leave the others. Okay, we heard screaming.
Okay, good. I don't like that.
Don't worry.
I feel bad running that everybody's behind us.
They're coming too.
Okay, that was definitely.
Okay, let's go.
Some people want us to leave Bachelor's Grove tonight.
They're still all the way back there. See, I left them all the way back there.
They're fine.
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're fine. I see Matt.
I feel so bad. I left all my brothers and my husband back there.
You're fine. You're fine. All right, let's go up the street.
Yeah.
Let's go up the street. There's a neighborhood over here. We'll call an Uber from over there.
Okay.
As we left Bachelor's Grove, I felt a shared sense of relief between me, Steve, and the rest of our team. We had avoided a potentially dangerous situation, either from people whose intentions we did not know, or the haunting clutches of a spirit or entity that did not wish us well. After the ghost hunt, we then decided to head to a diner to grab a bite to eat, but to also reflect and give our initial reactions and feelings toward how the investigation went and what our thoughts were.
Because it was one dude, and then it was the one girl that screamed.
Yeah.
Two people.
That's what we heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could have been more. But I do remember walking in and thinking and seeing those lights. I saw a red light and I saw a white light.
Oh, you saw a red one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I remember thinking like, oh, well, was it the cars?
Yeah.
I remember saying that. So
They shut off quick.
Yeah, they did.
And then they would have had to get out of there really
They had to
quick
get out there and like,
quiet.
walk around. But they were definitely familiar with the area, though. They didn't have to know that really well.
To not like cause any twig steps.
Yeah.
And do it with no lights.
Yeah.
We're working with professionals here.
I guess that's kind of the thrill, the what if that remains. How are you feeling though, Steve? You have a lot of regret.
I just feel like, because you can't, no one, now whether it was a glitch or not, I went and I touched the Madonna, where the Madonna sat, and we have some footage of that, and then my light started flickering, like all that started to happen. That was right after I started to feel the tinglies in my body, and like, or I wanted to go to the other side, and like I started to just kind of wander a little bit. I feel like it messed up our flow, and I think that's where I was at the same time, I was also the sense of reason where I was just like, okay, let's get, like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? And because you never know. I mean, you never know who's out there, and I don't know, dude. I wanted a little bit more time. I really did. Because I felt like everything was just getting started. Like I felt like I was just connecting. I really do. I felt like I was just about to get in the groove. Because I started to want to just be by myself and wander, and like I started to get away from the group. I didn't want to be near the group. I wanted to like just go. You know what I mean? And like that's where I wish I got more.
From Madonnas and Black Dogs, from Phantom Houses and someone singing in the woods, we had survived and completed our very first ghost hunt. Though it may have been abruptly cut short, the courage and curiosity that was on display from me, Steve, and the SWETZ and Steve Show Spirit Squad was truly something to witness and be a part of. Though we may not know what paranormal adventures wait for us in the future, one thing is for certain this Halloween, it's that there's something very strange going on at Bachelor's Grove.
Wow.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
First question I have is: are you gonna post that on the SWETZ and Steve?
Yeah, no. It's all I have to do is unlist it. Yeah, all I have to do I'll unlist it right now, actually, so people can watch it later. But yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the. Here, let me redo this a little bit. That was that was our ghost hunt at Bachelor's Grove in a nutshell. You know, any questions did you guys have for us? Feel free to let us know.
One thing I want to say is you did really fucking good with that editing, dude. From Bachelor's Grove, you did really fucking good.
Thank you.
I know you put up a lot of the money for it, and thank you for that. You helped make it happen. So a lot of big thank yous on that. You know, I can't thank you enough for that. I think that's something that needs to be recognized. It's just all the effort and everything that you did in there. And I think you should be proud of that. I think all of us should be proud of that. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'll give myself
yeah.
Yeah, that was it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I think whenever we had all the footage together and stuff at the end of the day, I think it was a really interesting videos. What do you guys think in the chat? Let us know. Did you enjoy that video? How'd you like it? If you want to watch it, it will be live up on the SWETZ and Steve Show YouTube page. I'm about to unlist it right now so everyone can watch it. But if you like what you saw, you definitely could feel free to watch it on your own come this Halloween and whatnot. And yeah, let's kind of talk about some of the questions. One question that we had that Jason Black says that it was intriguing but not necessarily scary. And Mickey kind of made the point that I think kind of like what was all of our sort of mentalities was that we didn't. Well, go ahead. What you said to what were you saying in the YouTube comments, Mickey?
Can I say something before I say
Yeah,
that? Steve,
sure.
what is your printer doing back there? It's just like glowing. I was like, is there a spirit in his
Oh
printer
shit.
now?
Again, shout
Does
out
it
to
do
my
that normally?
in-laws. They gave me this printer, or they gave Fiona and I this printer, and we don't know how to work it, so that thing just glows all the time. Okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, so and I see Jason Black here also said that the singing wasn't scary. Maybe I don't know if it comes through in the video or not, but it was scary in person there
Oh yeah.
when when you go from hearing nothing and twig snappings, like the little sounds here and there, to hearing like an audible voice of a person singing. That was pretty, like, it was freaky.
Like,
um
yeah, they were
it
trying. They were. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it was also, I don't know if it came through or not, but or if it was apparent, but also it sounded like you know how like a Native American chief, for example, like how that must sound like the kind of like singing and
Yeah.
chants that they would do. That's what it sounded like to me. So
Yeah.
that's what also kind of made it creepy to me, that it just sounded like some kind of like Native American song chant that I could not understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was creepy. So whether it was a person or a spirit, either way, I didn't like it. I was fucking freaked out. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it was a spirit, we might be, because no one has ever talked about a singing man. No one has talked about a singing man before. Could we have been the first paranormal investigation group to uncover a new entity called the singing man? I don't know. That's possible. You think, Steve? I think we have the caliber of paranormal chops to be the first ones to discover the singing man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something, right? Okay, so here's my 2 cents on the entire situation.
Sure.
I agree. I don't think it's that scary, but I think things were about to pop off there. I really do. Because the way you can't tell me the way that I was feeling. And again, I'm the skeptic. Yeah, I get touched by a lot of stuff here, whatever. But the way that I was feeling in that moment, you have to, like, we're talking about the singing man part, right? But if you think about it, I touched the Madonna. My flashlight started to freak out on me. I started to open myself up. I'm talking about that in the documentary, whatever the hell we want to call it. I'm talking about opening ourselves up. I'm talking about, all these other things. At that point, what's not on camera is I'm starting to like walk around by myself without anyone there. And like we don't have that on camera. I really do think that things were going to happen. If we can do it over again, I would have secured the perimeter and made sure that we were going to get a really good fucking reading there. And that's just an experience, in my opinion. So I agree with you. Perhaps it's not that scary from where you're sitting, and that's fine. And I don't mean this to be mean, but when you're actually in the moment, to Mickey's point, when you're just in a cemetery in the dark, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? So whether
yeah,
it wasn't,
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, and I understand Jason Blackwhite doesn't sound aggressive or threatening or scary. Like as the viewer and listener, perhaps, but yeah, in the moment, it just caught us off guard, and it was freaky. And I also don't know if I always expect, like, for example, like something of some type of sound or occurrence of a spirit to necessarily be aggressive. Like, I think that spirits and entities can also come off as, I don't know, just kind of like neutral or more curious than aggressive. So I also don't know if I don't know if what you're saying is like that, like you would expect an encounter with the spirit to be aggressive, but I don't think it necessarily would have even had to have been aggressive to alarm me.
Yeah. Another thing that was interesting is that was that that Matt kind of mentioned in there, but that we didn't. There was there was obviously this screaming, right? But then there was also like there was no like aha moment like where we were pulling a prank on you and they started laughing or whatever, you know. Like we couldn't see. There was no lights. There was no lights. There's no like obviously we could hear where the sound was coming from, but we couldn't like see anybody. It was just like darkness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what Matt was
Yeah.
saying in the diner, like, oh, we're definitely working with pros here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
really, they must be if it is somebody messing with us, they must be have the time. So like they must be local or whatever. Must have the time to scope out that place and know it really well to be able to navigate it in the dark.
And
Cause
and here's
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Nikki, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say because it's fucking dark out there. So it's like for them to be able to navigate it, I mean, they have to know it really well.
Yeah. And here's the other thing that didn't make in the documentary either is that the type of people that were there when SWETZ and I were there, we kept that out because we don't want to. I mean, obviously, SWETZ, I'm going to speak for you here. You're the one who did the editing. I'm going to presume that I know why certain people weren't in there. But there's a very certain type of people that go into that. You know what I'm talking about,
What's the word you used for him again?
I'm not saying it, dude. I'm not saying it. Dude, what I'm saying is there's a very eclectic group of people that go into a cemetery, and I'm not playing with that. You know what I mean? I'm absolutely not. Like what their intentions were, whether it was for a good scare or whether it was to get us out. And then here's the other thing too, right? Yes, they were making themselves known. We heard them throughout it. I'm not contesting that it wasn't a human being, but they were waiting for us. They were watching us. They were communicating.
That's what I found so unsettling. Just knowing that if it was somebody was there watching us, that really disturbed me. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Can you imagine if somebody started saying "woobs" out there?
Whoops, whoopee.
Oh my god, I would have lost it.
Yeah, I mean that's a kind of an interesting question that kind of like talks about if we were to go back, if we were to do like a return episode.
Hold on. Can I get the
Oh,
full
sure,
screen?
go ahead. Hold on one sec.
We're going back.
Oh shit.
Absolutely, we're going
I
back.
lost my woo track. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
I'm not done. I'm absolutely not done. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're going back. We absolutely are.
Do you want to try going at not Halloween time? Because I almost wonder if like during Halloween time, if people like do that on purpose because they know people want to go to a spooky place to get spooked.
Yeah, but my thing is, I would have a way. Like, I went into there completely naive. Oh, we're gonna get some footage for the show. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it, guys. We're all gonna hang out. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. I was too laissez-fucking-faire with this thing. Okay, we're going back. We absolutely are.
Okay, I got it back.
Yeah.
Save it.
Like. If I could do things over again, I think I would have taken it more seriously. I think that, I walked out of there not believing in ghosts or anything like that, but I definitely do feel like there is something that was messing with me a little bit. Like there's a lot of stuff that we didn't get to see because somebody prevented us from getting that. And then here's some homework for everyone that's out there. Go watch that Ghost Adventures episode of Bachelor's Grove. And they had the exact same similar experience as we did. We were drawn out of the cemetery, and they were also drawn out of the cemetery. It's like, and even one of the hosts says, it's like something doesn't want us to be in the actual cemetery. And that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt.
Mm-hmm. What sort of precautions or things that we would do differently if you could go off the top of your head? What would we do differently in order to secure the area so that so that it wouldn't happen again, and B, if it did happen, what would be our plan so that like that we could sort of like kind of continue if at all possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for me, what I would do differently next time is recognize, because we didn't have a plan. We didn't have an oh shit plan. You know what I mean? For me, it was one of those things where it was just like, we should have recognized that whatever was out there, whoever was out there, we probably had strength in numbers. And I think, you know, Mickey, I'm sorry that I'm going to include you in this, but I think we could have taken whatever it is that was out there. You know what I mean? So I think we would have been fine.
But what if, like, what would we do specifically? Would we like charge at them? Would we can't get the sounds of, come here, fuckers.
I mean, I think we could talk about what we're gonna do next time we go. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we charge at them, or we stand our ground, or we all just stick together. I think that's the main thing, is just stick together. I mean, we had, what was it, 7? We had a team of 8, right?
Yeah, but
And it was 7 men, 1 woman.
Did it say that you? Never mind. Maybe it's a bad idea.
What?
I think it said that you weren't allowed to bring like a firearm there, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We wouldn't bring a firearm.
And it would I don't know.
Yeah, of
And
course
it probably
we
would be. It probably would be a bad idea too, because like I don't know how. I don't know. It seems kind of like a recipe for disaster, actually, to have like a gun and then if somebody starting to
like a taser, non-lethals.
Yeah, to like shoot.
Sure, bring a
in the dark.
beanbag gun or something. I don't know, or I don't know, a BB gun or some shit. I don't know.
I think the thing that freaks me out the most about being there in the dark, whether we even go back or not, is what is there to stop like a group of people from like who know the area well and just surround the area and the bushes and stuff and watch us, and then they come in and like rush us and fucking rob us or like hurt us. I don't know. That part is like scares me. So that's why I question about the firearm thing, because I think because I think sometimes people are like the real danger in life.
True.
The spirits. So
There are non-lethal options out there that can be explored. I've personally explored, in my own free time, that
we could have mace.
There's
we
mace.
had mace, and I forgot what happened to it, but Dad gave me a taser in college.
I did.
And I don't know what happened to it. And what time
that was the time you needed it.
Yeah,
Wait, let me just tell this story really quick. One time I went out riding my bike, and this is when I first moved out. So I was kind of like paranoid about being on my own. And then I was riding my bike, and I had the taser on my wrist because it had a little like wristlet thing. And then I was passing by a group of kids, and like this one guy was like, "Oh, look, she's so cute on her pink bike." And then I accidentally pressed the taser, and it went bzzz. They were like, "Oh my god," and they got all scared.
Yeah, we definitely could have used that for sure.
Yeah. We're here.
Yeah, we're gonna do the raffle here in a minute. Let's read some of the comments before we do that. Jason says, "Taser fight in Bachelor's Grove, 2023."
Yeah, but I think I agree with you, Steve. I think it's worth going back and taking it more serious, because I feel like didn't take it as serious as I feel like in hindsight I would have liked to have, because I was freaked out being there in the dark.
Yeah.
And also like my dealing with that is to make jokes. So me and Davey would just make jokes a lot, because that was my way of trying to feel better.
Yeah.
I'm less scared. But yeah, go in the future. If we go back, I would also like to take it more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was very interesting. I also think that we need to have a better better transportation plan as well, because that was a bit of an obstacle.
I mean, I think our plan was as good as it could have gotten, to be honest. Unless we had a designated wheelman who would stay behind in like
That's
a
what
van.
I was originally trying to do, but then
Uh-huh.
you were like, "No, you gotta come," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
But the reason why, and I'm sorry to cut you off. The reason why I say that is because if something happens, somebody twists an ankle or whatever, then we have somebody who can be like, "Oh shit, we need help." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, we took Ubers there and everything. I think we did fine. I think again, the only thing I regret is personally not taking it as seriously as I should have. That's the only thing I regret. I think SWETZ did a good job with the setup and dealing with my antics and whatnot.
They don't even know that you wanted to come in from the woods. That was like,
oh god,
it's a whiles away. Like,
yeah,
that would. Can you imagine if we would have did that? That would have been great. And maybe it is possible, but a lot of more planning would have to come involved. And honestly, you would probably have to get started like right before the break, like before dusk, like as the sun's
for everyone. Absolutely, and for everyone out there, SWETZ working with me is not as easy as it seems. SWETZ has the hardest job in the world because I just say stupid things, and then it's like, let's do it. Let's go to Bachelor's Grove. Let's do a podcast. Let's have people on the show. It's just the worst. They're the worst ideas ever.
No, it could be it would be interesting. It would be interesting. I think if we had a plan for it, like, and we planned things out and stuff, I think it would be okay. I just thought that it would be a real for as many people as we had. I feel like it would have been a while before you caught up to us. And who's to say that, even if you like had lost your way, what I think would have helped is doing the pre-investigation. So if you were going to do that in the future, you would need to go there in advance like we did before and find the trail in broad daylight and then being able to know how to get there. Maybe that's how we approach it next time. We go through the woods, we get dropped off by the woods, and we all go together and go through the woods to the cemetery. That's a possibility. And that could be another way that we could kind of scope out to see if there's anybody else there and kind of like secure the area, I guess. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe that's the way that we approach it, but it would definitely kind of take a similar sort of pre-planning with you and me going in from 43rd Street, not from or wherever the other entrance is, and finding that trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably what we would have to do, in all honesty.
I think in the comments here, there's some good feedback as far as like next time having some additional flashlights and like just a little bit better, like more light to provide. And then also, I think too that I thought about this after the fact which I know like this probably gets like pricey when you get into this, but it would be cool to have mics versus like just the audio from the camera, but I know that's like more expensive.
Total disclosure, the cameras were the cheapest that I could find that had the night vision. I know the audio wasn't good. I tried my best to make it work, but it just like
and plus, I mean, you can't spend like too much on this because it's kind of like okay.
Yeah. So
but,
so I definitely agree. I think next time we could have that in order. But the flashlights and stuff, and there's some good ideas here in the chat.
Did you read Jason Black's story about his alien
No,
experience?
let's read that. Let me see here. Let me go up here. Okay. Let's take a look at this here.
Is he being for real?
I jumped on Twitter to
go back one. It starts at maybe a year ago.
Maybe about a year ago, just after midnight on a dead, still black night, I heard the most threatening alien sound directly outside my bedroom window. Scared the piss out of me. I didn't move for an hour. Even in your own house. I jumped on Twitter to tell my friends what was happening. I was scared to breathe too hard. It sounded large, like from some creature bigger than me. I could tell from tell from the direction it was taller. Saying, then I would be standing there, and it was perfectly black. I couldn't see anything. There was nothing I could do. Damn. Okay. So Jason Black is scared of what lied in the dark, pitch black, basically. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very interesting story. I mean, that's kind of similar to what we had experienced there at Bachelor's Grove.
Yeah.
But yeah, just thinking about what the just trying to get into the headspace of like what the other people were thinking. You know what I mean? You have no idea. I think that what we talked about as well was like just like not knowing of like, is this person just messing with us, or is like kind of that situation where it's like, I don't know. There have been reports before. I mean, I doubt this is what it was, but there have been reports, I think from the 1960s of like strange occult stuff that went on in there and stuff. And I mean, who knows? Maybe it could have been something like that, you know. But yeah, it was definitely very interesting for sure. Wolves, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts right now?
I just know that it was I was not very whooped when I was in there. I mean, it was uneasy. It was an uneasy feeling. And then with Steve dissociating himself as many times as he did, I was on high alert there. But
yeah, and then
as soon as it went down, though, I mean, we scrambled pretty much everywhere before we got out of there.
Yeah, I think Jason said that run is a good plan for whenever shit hits the fan. Just running is a good idea.
Yeah, but we still don't know. I mean, we're saying it was somebody like just right beyond on the other side of the fence, right? But what if it really was like something there?
Yeah,
I have that thought too.
What if that wasn't a person? You know?
Yeah, we
Like,
don't know
wouldn't-
if it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come from.
That's exactly
Here-
the kind of thing about it, is that we don't know because we couldn't see anything, you know.
Here's why I'm convinced it was a person, and I agree with you. I think that's a very interesting question to ask after that. Here's why I'm convinced it was a person, because when we first walk in, again, I want to be as objective as possible, right? When we first walk in, we immediately said, there's people in there. Wubbs, you said it yourself too, right? So I think our guts are telling us that, like, yes, there was people in there. I said that I saw lights in there, and then we kept hearing all these noises and everything like that. To be honest, I don't want it to be a person. I would love if we were the ones to catch live evidence of a ghost. I think that'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, I don't think we walked away with that luxury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was the scream. There was the scream after. As we were leaving too. So that kind of like, we said it during when we were walking away, that was kind of the finisher. It was like the final get out. You know what I mean? Raquel says, I mean, the skeptics are usually the ones who the spirits choose to lure away to get y'all to separate.
Skeptic Steve.
Skeptic Steve. Yeah, there you go. Yep. He may still remain a skeptic, but he's a skeptic with experience now, with hands-on experience. You know?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah. So we are going to do this again. I know I'm going to go back again. I know I'm going to do it with SWETZ and Wubbs. I hope Mickey's there, but I don't blame her if she's not, and the rest of the SNS Spirit Squad. I also found one of my old coworkers sent me somewhere in Rockford that I think once we do back to Bachelor's Grove, I already came up with the name. Once we do back to Bachelor's Grove, I definitely want to go to this abandoned like hospital that has underground tunnels in Rockford, Illinois.
Let's go.
I want to do this again.
No.
I'm gonna send it to you guys tonight on Instagram.
Yeah, please. Yeah, send it to me. I want to see what that looks like.
I'm kind of
Mickey.
scared of like homeless people or drug addicts living in there and in the tunnels and I don't know, messing with us.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mickey, I asked SWETZ. If you ran track before,
No,
because
definitely.
you just took off out of there.
SWETZ, no. I don't.
Mickey has really bad asthma. She can't do track.
Yeah, I don't do. You know what though? Surprisingly, when I ran that whole time, and then when we stopped running, I did not have any wheezing at all. I didn't have any
No.
trouble breathing.
No.
I was totally fine. I actually thought that I would have thought that would do me in, but it didn't. So.
But it felt like when we from when we walked in there, right? You guys had already said we felt like it took an extra long time to get in there, right? But we were like, we were moving when we ran out of there, and it felt like an even longer time trying to run out of there. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
it was nuts.
It felt like
it reminded
me of those. Yeah, it reminded me of those tunnels. You know, when it's like in the, I don't know, in the movies or in, I guess, a funhouse or something, where it's like just like the end never comes when you're going down the tunnel. That's what it felt like running out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure did. I know you freaked me out when you said I think somebody's in front of us. I was looking behind.
Oh, because I thought it was a flashlight. It was a car headlight driving by, and that's what I thought, that somebody was like coming towards us. And
oh my god!
Yeah.
Real quick, in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna do this raffle. So if you're watching and you haven't signed up yet, now's the time to do it. We just added another name, or a couple names, while we've been doing this, reacting to the show. But if you want to get in on it, definitely now's the time to do it, because we're gonna be doing it in the next 5. Shout out to Nick. What's going on, Nicky Bad Mother? Tunnels in Rockford Hospital are super dark and usually water on the floor. Been a few years. Okay, so we might have to talk to Nick some more about these tunnels in Rockford. He might have hands-on experience here. I don't know. Very interesting.
So that tells us we should wear some like hiking waterproof
some
shoes with tread.
Some knee-high boots, some knee-high rubber boots.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking knee-high rubber galoshes. I was thinking like waterproof hiking boots. But
yeah, but then your pants are gonna get wet.
I was like, "What's up with that, SWETZ?" Knee-high water boots.
Knee-high water boots.
Wait, is it Curious George who wears his owner who wears the yellow?
His owner.
Hat. Okay. No, he's not known for boots. He's known for wearing hats. You're thinking about boots from Dora. That's what you're probably thinking of. But yeah, any other thoughts about the episode, or any other final thoughts that you guys have about the video?
It was a great time.
Point out, oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All things considered.
It was a great time, and I can't wait to part 2, back to Bachelor's Grove.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I think a lot of people are.
But you know what, dude? You know what? I want to keep that one on the hush. I don't want people to know when we're going. Mm-hmm. Not that we're super big or whatever, but I want to maintain the integrity of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want it to be low key, and then we'll build it up after, and then we'll just, you know what I'm saying? I want a good read there, because I left out of there, and I was affected by stuff there, dude. And it's always like, to me, anytime I get dizzy, some shit's gonna happen when I was there. Because you hear me saying the thing, I'm dizzy again. And then I started to, and it's not on camera, but it's like I start to walk around by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well,
and in the beginning, okay, I'm sorry, let me give my perspective real quick. In the beginning, I was very like, no, let's stay together. And then as time went on, I started to get more comfortable, and I started to just do my own thing. You know what I mean? And I started to become more independent. And I think that's where, for me, things were really about to happen that I wish we could have captured.
Yeah, for sure. But you said before that You would like to rather have done it in the summer, probably. Well, what for two reasons probably. One, because it's obviously a lot less cold than it was, because it was 40.
Well, remember though, the mosquitoes are going to be probably really bad.
True.
We'll get DEET, Vicky.
Huh?
We'll get DEET. We'll get DEET.
What's DEET?
DEET is what keeps the mosquitoes off of you.
I had never heard of this in my life. This DEET.
That's what's in the mosquito stuff, dude.
Are you talking about the
bug
mosquito
repellent.
spray? Is it something in the mosquito spray? I never.
Yeah,
heard of
that's the main ingredient.
The thing is,
I thought it was citronella. I don't know.
I feel like when it comes to mosquito spray, I feel like maybe there's something in the mosquito spray that actually attracts the mosquitoes toward you, because I feel like it never works. That's something I just thought about right now. But no, but the idea behind doing that would be that it would be warmer, but two, well, I think there was something else. There was some other idea behind doing it. Well, because we did this pretty much like in October, so I feel like the chances of someone else being out there to mess with us kind of increase a little bit, since we're out there in October, people looking for a good scare, I don't know. It's just something to think about, that, what might be going through the minds of some people, of locals or something, that like to go there, like to mess with people. You know what I mean? That's another.
I definitely think so, because I feel like it's almost like some kind of like kept almost like they keep it on the down low, like some kind of like people in the local area, they do it for fun, like these little groups to go and scare people maybe during October because of the lure and because it's Halloween season. So yeah, I think it would be interesting to go in the summer, or just like even spring, just sometime that's not Halloween time, to see what the experience is like then.
Yeah, I think that's kind of thinking that I kind of have with it. Just because I did see, because there's a YouTube channel that is literally named Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, I think is what it's called. And it's this guy, Steve, you know it, because when you were doing some of the research, you had watched some of his videos. But he has running, maybe we could look this up actually, that he has running, has run-ins with this guy that, I guess calls himself the caretaker of Bachelor's Grove. And now there's obviously the myth or the folklore of that, what other people have called the caretaker at Bachelor's Grove, but that this guy is not, he's just like some random guy. And I think one of the videos that he was talking about this guy was that I saw a comment that said, oh yeah, he's been scaring kids there for years and stuff like that. And I kind of want to look it up to kind of like show you. But I mean, could this, when I thought about it, I was like, man, if this is the guy that was messing with us, I feel kind of ashamed, because there's no way that this weirdo guy mess with us. You know what I mean? I really want to look it up.
Wait, okay, I'm sorry, because I was half listening because I was responding to a comment. But like, there's some dude who lives in the area who like just hangs out there to scare kids.
Not necessarily just to scare people, but it's just it was one video that I'd seen. Let me look it up. Bachelor's Grove. Okay. Let me just see. Bachelor's Grove caretaker. Maybe we need to. I think this is the guy that you tried to get in touch with, Steve.
Yeah, it is.
But we didn't get anything back. Well, this is the guy that
I've seen some of his responses. Sorry to cut you off. I've seen some of his responses, and he's very like snippy. I think he'd be like one of the more hard personalities that we've had.
Wait, the guy, the YouTube channel.
Yeah, like if you go to that bachelorsgrove.com and you really go into some of the forums that he's created, he's like, he talks shit back to people hardcore. Like it was pretty funny, like the responses that he has to people, dude.
Do you think it'd be sort of a Tom Cruise situation?
I ain't messing with that.
How do you say his name again? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yeah. Let me put this up here.
That guy says he sees like sentinels out there and shit. I ain't messing with that.
Okay, so this is the guy.
Why don't we tag the show in on the comments there, like on that page?
We probably could actually. Well, I'll do that later. I'll put our @ thing in there. But if I'm not mistaken, when I don't know if this is the exact video, but that this guy, like the person recording who has the YouTube channel, he's like had problems with this guy, and I guess they have beef or whatever. This guy in the white t-shirt looks like a lunatic, but I don't like, and I don't know if it's in this video, but in one of these videos, one of the comments was talking about this guy, and that saying that he has like scared people there for years or whatever and stuff. So when I thought that, I was like, could this be the guy that maybe messed with us? And I was thinking to myself, like, man, if this is the guy that messed with us, I'm gonna be pissed off because we could totally beat his ass. Like, there's some of us.
Yeah. That guy don't look like he can sing, dude. Okay, so that gate that everyone sees right there, I'm glad that you're showing this. That gate that you see right there, people were on the other side of that gate from us. That's where I told you guys earlier. Remember this area, because in this area, it'd be like, that's where those people were. That's where SWETZ was walking through. That's where Mickey was saying throughout, a good part of the documentary, I don't feel easy over there. Something's going on over there. And we kept hearing rattling and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Cass, who's just joining the stream. He says, that's a singer if I ever saw one. Let's hear his voice. I don't know. Maybe because you obviously can hear his voice, and then see if you can match it up with this guy. I don't know if you necessarily can, but take a listen. Let's see. Let's put up some of the volume.
Again, Petey?
Yeah? How did I threaten you, fucking asshole?
Again, Petey? Petey's gonna threaten me again, aren't you, Petey?
Yeah.
You fuckwad?
How did I threaten you?
You're threatening? You threatened me before.
Yeah.
You threatened me a couple weeks ago.
I didn't threaten you, you fucking idiot.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Petey. Eat shit.
Okay.
Wait. I closed my eyes and I listened to that voice.
Yeah. For real.
That was him.
I think so, dude.
Close your eyes and listen again.
Yeah,
that was
close
him.
Your eyes, Steve. Close them.
No, I'm not closing my eyes. But listen. Okay, listen to this though. Listen to this. That's the type of people that are at Bachelor's Grove all the time. And that's where it's just like, yeah, we're not messing with that.
Carnies, that's what you said.
I don't know.
That's the word you didn't want to say, Steve.
I don't know nothing about
Skeptic,
that. You guys are making shit up.
Skeptic Steve didn't want to say that.
That's the part that didn't make it into the final cut.
I never said that.
It's there now.
I'll say it. I don't care. I definitely there's a certain type of, I guess carnies is the way to use it, but just like, I don't know, like people who, I don't know.
When I hear carnies, I think of people that work for the carnival. That's what I think of.
Like people who are like either mentally unstable or like, I don't know.
Right, Steve? Eclectic people. Hey, we had a conversation with some eclectic people there. They were pretty nice to us, though.
They were nice, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, dude, like, you stay over there.
Even though you said one of them looked like the Crypt Keeper.
You said that for real, Steve?
Maybe we'll have to do it behind the scenes.
What did I say?
Oh, no, for the Tales from the Crypt, you said one of them looked like the Crypt Keeper.
He did, dude. He did, and that's exactly why. I'm not mad at saying that. That's exactly why you walk away from those situations.
Oh man, yeah, we might have to make a behind the scenes footage. But no, listen, but on the real, okay. This guy's voice, because exactly what you did, Wibbs, I did the same exact thing, and I was thinking, let's do a side by side comparison, okay? Shall we? Let me see. Let's load up the video.
Yes.
Let's load up the video here. Let's put this one in its place. Get rid of that one.
SWETZ here.
Yeah. Why do you say? Okay. Listen to this now.
All right, Mickey.
It's like maybe it's like it was a. Oh, you want a flashlight?
Oh, listen now.
Oh, you want a flashlight?
It's doing it on its own.
Oh. Oh.
All right, here it comes.
It keeps doing it.
Really listen now.
Yeah, I see now.
SWETZ, come over here.
My light keeps turning off and on its own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I just touched the Madonna,
Okay.
and my light at least 2 or 3 times has been turning off on its own. I think we.
At this very moment,
What do you think? Okay, no,
Play
wait.
back. The other guy. I mean, the other video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta hear him side by side as closely as I can.
You fuckwad.
How did I threaten you?
You're threatening. You threatened me before.
Yeah.
You threatened me a couple
'Cause
weeks ago.
I didn't threaten you, you fucking idiot.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Petey. Eat shit, you asshole. Go fuck off, you motherfucker. You gotta come in, man.
Hey, look at who's here. Hey, did you see the little chickadees?
Little chicklets?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, what's the good word?
Yeah.
What's going on with the garbage can?
Well, I'm gonna throw it in the fucking pond. I don't give
Hey,
a fucking No, I don't
now.
give a fucking
Oh,
fucking
somebody's pissed today.
I don't give
Somebody's
a goddamn-
feeling a little.
Let's think about it now. You hear both their voices, and Bachelor, the guy who owns the channel, goes there a lot. This guy, assumingly, goes there a lot. You know, he's familiar. He's walking the trails and stuff like that. So the only other thing that kind of what if is that there was obviously a girl screaming.
Yeah,
That
there was
no way
definitely
that
a
was
woman.
him. There was no way that was him. So he'd had to have someone with him if this was him.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mick?
I don't know. I mean, like, I could hear the similarities, but at the same time, it's like with the singing man voice, it's like, I don't know. It's just so far away, and such like the singing and everything. Just it could really be like it could be Jake for all I knew. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to tell when it's so far away.
I think me and Wooms are really just for me and Wooms are really just Wooms. Doesn't it just make sense for us? Like I listen, okay. I may not know everything, okay. You know, I am a bit of an audio engineer, a little bit, and you know, I work with a lot of sound, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, I'm not saying that this is the singing man. However, I can see some similarities in the pitch and the resonance of this guy's voice. If he was like to sing or something like that, I feel like it could genuinely come from this guy.
I'm saying that too, but I'm saying I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying I don't know if that's enough to convince me that it was him.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like it all makes sense what you're saying about how he goes there often. So in the comment about how supposedly he likes to go there and scare people. So it could have been him, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, the singing man voice, it could have really been like any other grown man with a similar voice. I don't know.
Yeah. Steve, what's your take on this? You've been a little quiet. Yeah.
Again, I think preparation is key, and I think we need to really go in there and scope out the area. And it could be. I'm not saying it's not, but I feel like there's audio out there that can analyze this for us. And I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money to do that, but I do feel like I don't know, dude. I feel like there's something out there that can help us make a more educated decision.
Okay. So this is something definitely that
I feel like there also could be footage of us out there.
Yeah.
Like they were recording us too.
Dang. You know, that's a good idea. Maybe. But it would have to be recent though. It would have to be recent. So we could do like a search or something from like the day that we went till now. And then maybe there's something that'll come up.
Yeah.
This is good ideas and stuff. Nick has a good point here. Download all the audio from the caretaker's voice and then throw it in the AI voice generator and make it sing. Hey, it could be done. I've been wanting to dabble into some of the AI voice generation, like singing and stuff like that. So maybe we could do some cross referencing there using AI.
I have a question. What's this interaction in this movie, in this video? Like, why are they fighting?
I
just curious.
don't know. I guess because the guy who has this YouTube channel, he's like, it's literally called just Bachelor's Grove, and he's just like, he's a really frequent, investigator that goes there. And I guess these guys just have beef. I don't know how it all started. I never really went that deep into it. Yeah, that's as much as I know, honestly. Real quick, Jesus sent me some memes here. Okay, I have some memes. But Jesus sent some memes. You definitely at least gotta take a peek at them. Okay, let me get the full screen here. Okay.
Don't forget to Don't forget to share that Pennywise.
Oh, that's right. Cameo. That's right. Yeah, let me download that.
I think I texted to you.
I sent it to my iCloud so I could just download it. Let's see here. Let's see. Can we read this? When you're at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery and chilling, and he gives you this look. Okay, we got another one here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We got another one here. Okay, there are two types of people at cemeteries. There you go. All right, let's see. Let's download this video right now.
That was a funny sight to see Kevin James with sweat glasses on.
I don't know how he does this. He has powers. Noise clear as day. Let's see. Let me put this back up here. Okay. So yeah. So there's a lot to go over, and I think all this stuff and all these questions and stuff will be really good to go over in the return to Bachelor's Grove. You know what I mean? But yeah, this has been very interesting, and yeah, I mean, all things considered, it was a good time, good memories, like you were saying, Steve. And yeah, I'm excited that we did it, and I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed the video as well. And hopefully, this time next year we'll have another video for you. But going on from this,
wait, I have something to say real quick.
Go ahead, sure.
Sorry. Is that I don't know if you saw it, but Jesus had an idea where he said if you made like a SNS Spirit Squad Amazon wish list, you could put like some of the additional ghost hunting items on there, and
oh my god,
you can put it out there.
It's not a bad idea. We could I'll take a look. I'll take a look and trying to do that, and we'll keep it running until we need it for next time. But good, yeah. Not a bad idea. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so let's put this away, and then let's go ahead and pull up the cameo. For old time's sake, for old time listeners of the show. Okay, we have Pennywise the Clown here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up.
Hello.
Come on, Pennywise. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. Here's a shout out that Pennywise, the literal Pennywise the Clown, did for us. Take a listen.
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Welcome to the SWETZ and Steve show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We all float down here. Happy Halloween.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Pennywise the Clown. Long time friend of the show.
I gotta put it up on our Instagram.
What's that?
I gotta put that up on our Instagram.
For sure. We have a question here. What's long, hard, and drags to the bottom of the sea? I don't know. That's a very interesting question here. We don't know. You have to let us know, Keith. Please let us know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this raffle going. Let's see. I think we might just might call it here. We'll call the raffle here. I don't see like I have any more, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started. Have all the names of people who signed up for it here in this little hat, and I'll just have to switch it around, and we'll go ahead and call the winner. Let's see here. Okay, so real quick, we have Moby's Dick. Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, welcome. I haven't seen you before here, my friend Keith. Is this your first time watching the SWETZ and Steve show? I'm curious to know. We are always interested in our first time viewers here, of course. But okay, we are going to do the raffle here for the chance to win. Let me get the full screen here. Okay, let me show you. You will get a signed copy of my new album, While I'm Asleep. You see here. We're going to take another look inside. You'll see some of the artwork. And right there, While I'm Asleep. There you go. And that's what you'll get. You'll get a signed copy. If you're watching now, I can sign it for you now. But I honestly wanted to work on my signature a little bit more because I haven't perfected it yet. I don't know. I don't think it'll be as like perfected as the logo is necessarily, but it'll be something. It'll be something. So if you're watching, if you want me to sign it now, I can. If not, I'll probably just do it later. But okay. Here we go. We're gonna get the raffles here started. Okay, let's see here. Let's go. Let's get the drum roll going. I'm gonna mix it around. I'm gonna switch it around. So okay, here we go. Oh shit, one fell out. I'm mixing it. Okay, this is the last one I grabbed. And the winner is Angotti. Andrew. Our buddy Angotti has won the raffle for the signed While I'm Asleep album. Congratulations. Okay, congratulations. Everyone drop an A for Angotti in the chat for winning the signed album there. Congratulations. Now, I know a lot of you might be disappointed that you didn't win tonight, but never fear, okay? Never fear, because I really wish I had a picture to show up. Let's see. Let me see. Can I pull up the picture of the album here? Can I do that? Not the video. Let's just go. Let's go to my website, shall we? Since it's gonna be live here any minute. That's music.com. This is the new and improved SWETZmusic.com, of course. Okay, I'm going to share the screen here. You guys ready for this? Sorry, Juan. I'm sorry. You didn't win, but I have something very special to show you here, okay? Let's see. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to show you the new and improved SWETZmusic.com here. And here we go. SWETZmusic.com. I want, if you're curious, I want you to go on here and have some fun. There's some, all of this is part of the story. All of this is the new theme and then the story that I'm working with, and it is live now. So if you're so curious, you can hop on in and take a look to some of the things that I have here. Most importantly, we have the SWETZ Music, the SWETZ shop. The SWETZ shop here in full glorious effect. You can get the physical CD or you can get the digital download. But you can also I'm adding a few more things, okay, to the shop pretty soon. But I mean, you could technically buy it now if you wanted to, but I guess the official release date is October 31st, this upcoming Tuesday. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the new website and the new shop. Like I said before, yeah, so there's lots to look forward to with that. So if you didn't win the album tonight, you know, there's that possibility, you know, and especially since Black Friday and Christmas is coming around, there will be some deals. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put that away now. But congratulations, Angadi. I'll have to get in touch with them about that later. Give them a round of applause one more time. Let's see here. Okay. I want to challenge you to a wrestling match. Really? Why is that, Keith? You know, this isn't the wrestling onesie. This is just a tank top, my friend. Okay, you know. But yeah. What? Any thoughts, guys? What? How you guys feeling?
I was like, I don't want to talk over Steve.
Silence.
Look, I think this was a really good Halloween episode. I think we did really well. Hope everyone liked it. Feel free to comment on anything you may see when the actual video gets posted to the SWETZ and Steve Show YouTube channel. I think that's where it'll go.
Yeah, it's actually live right now. If you want to go watch it on your own, I will make sure to highlight it on the actual channel. But you gotta make sure to go to the actual SWETZ and Steve Show YouTube page if you want to watch that, and you have to make sure to be subscribed.
Yeah.
And if there's any footage of us out there, tag us in it.
Yeah. I am looking forward to back-to-back Bachelor's Grove unfinished business, because I do feel like it's a movie to me, okay? I do feel like I have some type of connection to that place.
Okay, here it is. If you're seeing it on the screen, let's see. This is the actual SWETZ and Steve Show. Look at the nice thumbnail I made for us.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
They followed us. Steve's face and you just in the background like, oh, so funny.
You should make a t-shirt out of that with his face on the front. some merch. That's a new merch t-shirt.
Jesus says, I can't wait for Steve to go back to the cemetery. You should leave Steve in the cemetery with just a cam and a box of matches. Oh my god, I couldn't do that to Steve. That'd be.
I don't mind it.
No, Steve, we can't let you do that. You can't be out there by yourself.
If you guys are near, so I don't so nobody bum rushes me like Keith Greshek, then I think we'll be okay.
What the hell is Keith talking about?
He says, I got a handicap, you four bumbling buffoons versus the one and only wrestling god. Oh, I'm sure you are, buddy. I'm sure you are, Keith.
Hey, Keith, do me a favor. Make sure you're subscribed to the SWETZ and Steve Show on YouTube, okay?
Yeah, okay. There you go. I can applaud that.
Yeah.
I definitely will suggest that. That'd be a good suggestion to make. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and watch it, it's up now on the channel. And who knows, maybe we'll give you a good fright during this Halloween season. And yeah, I think that might just about do it for us here at the SWETZ and Steve Show.
I have something to say.
Sure, go ahead, Mickey. Go ahead.
Could I make a request that? Okay, that's actually what it's about, the sound effects. Could you? I want to hear more sound effects from you, like Jesus was commenting on the sound effects, and I was wanting to know, like, do you have like other things, like a car crash or like the elephant roar or like, I don't know, like.
Here's what I got. Here's
like a clown horn or something. I like those radio sound effects. I want to hear more of those.
Here's what I have. Okay, here's because here, I'll just show you what I got. This is the Go XLR. Okay, so when I hit this, it plays the sound, but like it has different banks of the sounds. But I can definitely load up some more. I'll go ahead and show you what I got. If you want to know, I have the new laugh. I had the new laugh. I have the yes. I have the drum roll, which we actually use a lot more often than you think.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have and these are some of the ones that I don't really use as much because I used to use them when I gamed. I think this one's the goofy laugh.
I like that one.
What's this one? I don't know.
Oh, mother!
I don't know what this one is either.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then
good one.
This one was to get me hyped up when I was too scared.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You can act like a man! Like a man! This how you turn out a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do? What can I do? You can act like a man!
Yeah. But this is what I
That
use.
was pretty long.
Yeah. Okay. And that's
Also-
pretty much all I got.
Yeah, maybe you should add some. People are saying the coyote cackle needs to be added since I didn't make the
I
sound.
need to know what that sounds like. Is it is that what it sounds like?
I don't know. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Send me MP3s of what the sound effects that you want. Hey, Seuss, if you want this, I could do it for you, bud. But you gotta send me the MP3s somehow. Send it to me to my Gmail, or whoever wants to add some sound effects. Just let me know. Yeah. Keith says I want to wrestle Steve for the belt.
I don't think you want to do that, Keith. Let's just be honest.
Oh, why's that? Let's see. Let me read some of the more comments and then we'll close out the show here. I've had a lot of fun with you guys here tonight, and I appreciate everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat, drop a C for the people in the chat that have been watching so fervently, and for everyone that participated in the giveaway. In the giveaway for sure. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's read some more comments. Let's see. What's it say? I saw on exploring with fighters, they had this really nice toasted sandwich maker. You could take one of them with you. Ooh, okay. Some nourishment during the next trip. Let's see here. Jesus says, just put SWETZ up on a tree branch, and if the singing caretaker comes at Steve, you jump on him, SWETZ. Okay. Novel approach. Okay. So they're asking for the coyote cackle. Okay. I need to hear this cackle though. Okay. Let's see. Sound effect. What's Keith saying? Sound effect of me dropping a Hulk Hogan leg drop from the upper stratosphere on your bones.
This guy's a cartoon character.
I don't know where you find that sound effect. You sent it to me. If you want me to do it, Keith, send it to me. That's the only way that I'm doing that. I don't know how you get that sound effect, Okay, what's to say? This was definitely one of the best SNS shows, Wolves in the Woods. Oh yeah, that's another thing was Jesus was saying. There's the Elf of the Shelf, and then there's Wolves in the Woods.
Ooh, that could be the title of part 3 when we go back again.
Wolves in the Woods was definitely a plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay. Any final thoughts, guys, on anything on the video or anything?
I thought you did a good job. Thank you for everything that you did. I know that it was mainly you making it happen. So I want to say thank you for everything.
Yeah, of course. Had to, it's like what you said, Steve. We gotta outdo ourselves.
Yeah.
And we always provide that entertainment.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, it turned out good. It turned out really good, the video, and I had fun, even though I was scared for most of the ghost hunt, but I had fun, and I just liked being with you guys. So
yeah,
definitely for sure. Final thoughts, Whoops?
Great episode, great editing.
amazing time. And yeah, part 2 is going to be even better.
Did you make a dent in that pie, by the way?
Yeah, actually, I ate half of it.
Let's see it.
What's that?
Let's see it.
Hold on. Let me grab it 1 second.
See if you really mean business. When are we gonna do the Thanksgiving special, Steve?
Well, me, you, and Woobs will text, but
Yeah.
we could do it live. We could do it here live.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna eat?
Okay, yeah.
I was serious.
Hey, hold it up with that smile. Hold it up with that smile again. Hey, show those pearly whites. Show those pearly whites.
Oh my god.
Man has half a pie in him, and you're gonna make him get up.
That's nothing to men like us, Raquel. Knock it off. That's right. That's nothing.
It was definitely badass to see Steve out in nature and him exploring. It was kind of hot for sure.
Hey, he had a comment earlier, and I need to. He had a comment earlier. I need to say it. He was just like, "Man, Steve, something about my calves." Listen, I've jumped rope. I've jumped rope probably 20,000 hours of my life. At least my calf muscles are fucking huge. They're like little grapefruits.
Yeah, if you want to see Steve, well, it's not really working out, but I mean, if you want to see Steve hit the bags, you can always follow him.
Nope, I don't let anybody.
You never made that public. You never made that public profile. You got to do that,
dude. I have a hard time with that. I don't know, dude.
I
like to keep like my main personal Instagram account is literally just me and Lee all the time.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
no, I agree, but like, just whenever you go on the SWETZ and Steve show IG, you just see my two. I don't have anything for Steve. It's just blank.
I know, dude. I need to come up with something. I don't know. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I understand. You're like, do I want to make the commitment to posting on a whole other page?
You don't have to. You don't even have to post. It's just an idea. Maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll read Keith's comment, then we'll close out the show. Yeah. There isn't going to be a part 2 when these 20-inch pythons get a hold on you. Okay.
This guy's a cartoon character. Who is this guy?
All right, Keith. All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll have to. I don't know. We'll think of something for you, bud. I don't know. We'll have to get some sound effect in here for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for us tonight here on the SWETZ and Steve show. Thank you, Woobs. Thank you, Mickey, for coming on to the show. Appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who signed up for the giveaway. Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who watched, who liked, shared, subscribed, commented. Everyone in the chat, and much appreciated. Definitely stay tuned for when we drop the date for the Thanksgiving special. We're gonna do eating contest of some sort, I'm sure. And yeah, lots to look forward to in the future. So definitely stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram. All the links to our socials are in the description. And I think that's gonna do it for us here tonight. This has been the Halloween special 2023, episode number 50 of the SWETZ and Steve show. And let me get the full screen here. And as always, peace out, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.